Be ready.
Time to clean up D.C. and get rid of the homeless. Look, J.D., there's a crackhead right there. Hunter Biden, remove yourself or get squished with your crappy cardboard house.
You can't just herd the homeless like animals, Trump.
You are animals.
Screw you, J.D. Jizz dumpster.
Hey, that's not what JD stands for. It stands for Jack's Dicks.
Yeah, it does.
Huh?
Now get out of the way, Hunter.
Screw you too, DJ. Dumpster jizz.
That's it. Who else wants squished?
Trump, there's one over there. Get him.
Okay. I like that one. Jizz dumpster, Jack and Dicks. Those are good.
Honestly, I'm surprised it took someone that long to bring that up.
Bro, what is this? This is Swampcast. Welcome, bitch.
Welcome to the swamp.
Welcome to the swamp. Look at Mitch being anti freedom and anti liberty and supporting the Democrat Party. That's terrible.
Wait, what
supporting
did he do?
Democrats. Where did that come from?
Wait, what did he do?
What?
Look at this. You're just sharing this leftist propaganda
Oh.
to hurt our great
I see.
savior and patriot, Donald Trump, the great leader of our new golden age of America, Mitch. How dare you? Have some fucking shame.
Well, got to balance out the show somehow with Josh, our resident Republican.
What?
Soon to be you too, right?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see where the cards land. We'll see where they land.
He's going to the Democrat Party. He's going to be a Democrat. Watch.
Yep, like the one Liberty Democrat.
Somebody's got to do it.
It's like being the guy who fucks the fat chick. You know, someone's got to do it. You know.
No, we don't. That's the reason they're fat. You haven't taught them yet. You have to teach them that this is unacceptable and we will not fuck you.
Tim gets it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we got some fun stuff to get into here. Some stuff I already saw in the chat, but before we go any further, we have a little tradition on this show.
Yes.
What's everyone drinking? Josh?
Well, fuck, put me on the spot, Mitch. Shit. Well, I'm finishing up my cup of swamp juice here. Probably gonna get another cup of swamp juice. I got a little Dragoon Dragoon Red in the fridge too. If I want to move to the beer, and got the last little bit of my Blue Dream right here too for myself. So I'm going all in tonight.
What is a Dragoon Red? Is that like a red lager, like Killian's, or like
So
what is
it's
it?
Dragoon Brewery's amber beer. So it's like Dragoon Red, I call it, because the can logo is red instead of green or yellow like the other different ones. Like the amber ale, that's yellow. Wow, the
Yeah.
IPA, that's green. The the amber, regular amber, red.
Okay. All right.
Huh. All right. Well, Tim, what do you got?
I'm back on the cock, baby. Me and JD.
Fucking
Let's get it done.
Fucking jizz dumpster over here.
Jack
Yeah.
and Dicks.
Cock and coke, baby. That's what we got going on.
Fucking
Oh man. Well,
What about you, sir?
something similar to previous weeks. A callback to Coors Gold.
Coors Gold. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Coors Gold, the good one, not the crappy one.
Oh,
Pretty much
there's a
everything.
good course. I didn't know.
Apparently there is. I honestly don't mind these. Golden Bullet is better than the Silver Bullet. So there we go. All right. So a little bit of a weird week with news. So this is going to be an interesting episode. But just to dive right into it. So yeah, it looks like Roblox is destroying their company. All to protect pedophiles, which is really weird.
Oh, I think he muted for that. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. What
okay.
what
Oh
happened?
yeah, you don't want to hear this.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
So just to give you guys the rundown, there's a guy on YouTube named Schlepp who is one of those predator poachers who would go on Roblox and basically expose these dudes and get them arrested. Much like, a lot, there's good ones and there's bad ones. It seems, from what I could tell, this is one of those guys who knows what the fuck he's doing. He doesn't do any of the entrapment shit. He's just done everything right. So Roblox has basically decided to ban him for doing the predator poaching on the platform. And from what I could tell looking into this too, he had sent reports to them before basically saying binders and shit, basically like, hey, these are people on your platform that, you're not really banning, but you really should.
Mhm.
Like, these are absolute creeps preying on kids.
Okay.
So he did the Mitt Romney and made a bunch of binders of bitches.
Binders full of bitches, except bitches you wouldn't want.
Yeah. So I don't know anything about this Schlepp guy. So Schlepp's an investigator or whatever that finds these
Basically, one of those
pedophiles.
YouTube
Yeah,
predator poachers kind of thing. What's funny is Alex Rosen has also done some similar
Sure.
poaches on Roblox.
So when Jenny says free Schlepp, that's a good thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. All right. I wanted to
Yeah.
get context for that because I had no idea what it was. All right. So this
So-
guy, Matt Kaufman, he's
well-
in charge of Roblox, right?
Yeah, he's the CEO who's just been doubling down on all of this ever since. And it's gotten so bad that the U.S. government is now looking at this as not. And, obviously politicians, they just see this as an easy win, which honestly it is.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, we have politicians on both sides of the aisles taking their shots at Roblox now
Okay.
because of this. Yeah, so if you want to hit play, we'll hear about the Democrat.
Early yesterday, Creekcraft revealed that a U.S. congressman named Ro Khanna had reached out to him and Schlepp regarding Roblox's child safety and moderation concerns. A congressman is a pretty important and high-up figure in the American
Jesus.
political ranks, and this one happened to join the fight for a safer Roblox.
Yeah.
Ro Khanna released a video statement saying Roblox isn't doing enough to protect kids, inform parents, and confront predators, and released a petition to combat that. If you're American, you can sign his petition, which he says will push Roblox to do more to protect kids, prosecute predators, and even give creators and devs a seat at the table. If I was American, I'd sign it, but
Or
I'm
just
not,
words.
so I can't. But
Yeah.
you still can if you live in the States, so it'll be linked below if you want to join his cause. Multiple Schlepp tribute
Right,
games
one
got
hit.
Yeah. You got to
Yeah.
tell me when. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically the Democrat who has decided to step up and try and put something in this situation. Before we go forward to the Republican who stepped in, I just kind of want to hear what you guys think so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Roblox is a kids game, kind of like Minecraft, so there's definitely going to be a lot more kids on there. I don't know. I don't know enough about the story. I've been hearing about this forever. It never surprised me that there's pedophiles on there. I don't know what they expect the company to do. Are they just are they burying reports, or are they just not enforcing to people's
Well,
standards?
they basically haven't been enforcing any bans. From what I can tell, there's a lot of really dodgy and shady rooms. I guess we'll call it servers, so to speak.
Mhm.
There's a fucking one I found when I was looking online was there's a bathroom simulator and shit. And it's
Okay.
just it's a lot of really weird stuff.
Yeah, but what do they do in the bathroom simulator, Mitch?
They wee on them.
Do you yeah, exactly.
A lot of stuff happens in a bathroom stall, baby. You know it.
I know. That's why I'm asking. What happens in the bathroom simulator game?
Do you really want to go on there and try it out? I mean, you can in your downtime if you want, Josh. I'm pretty sure it might still be there.
What's
I'm
up,
just.
George? We see you.
Hey,
Yeah.
George.
Yes, hello,
I'm-
George.
I mean, I'm just asking questions to get answers here, Mitch. I want to know why I should be highly offended over the bathroom simulator because,
So a lot of the people who would do these weird, pedophile shit would
Uh-huh.
normally gravitate towards a lot of these different rooms or servers, and they'd report these things, and then they just wouldn't take them down or they wouldn't ban the people. Or in some cases, they would get someone arrested for shit they did on, Roblox, creeping on some kids, and then, even despite that, they still haven't banned the account.
Okay. Are we going to go into what they're not doing? Because to me, Roblox is a game primarily made for kids, just like Minecraft. But just like Minecraft, you can have a private server, and if adults want to get in there and be perverts and pretend to have sex with each other, that's fine. I don't know how far you can expect Roblox or Minecraft to go in stopping that from happening or stopping kids from being involved. Obviously, if they hear about it, they can ban somebody. But
That was my opinion until they banned the poacher.
Yeah.
The dude who was going, and then it's kind of the way they've been making statements about it since, it's almost as though they banned him because he was taking users away from their ecosystem, and they still want those, perverts or not, they want that money. As someone who's a fan of the free market, I see this as a problem because when I see the Democrat talking about online safety and all that bullshit, that sounds like some British shit. I don't want them to use this as a backdoor. You never let a tragedy go to waste, and I can see a lot of these politicians doing exactly that.
Yeah. Mario saying that they use the Roblox chat to forward kids into private Discords and WhatsApp chats, and that's where the wood chipper shit happens, not
So-
necessarily on the Roblox server.
Yeah, and this is where like the whole like I get lost on the whole Roblox thing because as a parent, I don't let my kid play Roblox, especially anymore, because like that is a concern, and like any other parent, you just can't monitor everything 24/7. It's literally impossible. Like you can do your best, but your best is always not going to be good enough. Kids are going to sneak by somehow. That said, like kind of like Tim said, this is a game primarily made for little kids, but adults play this too. It's no different than what 10, 15 years ago, Tim and Mitch, that Modern Warfare was coming out and it was an M-rated game and you had to be 17 to buy it and you got ID'd at the fucking GameStop when you picked it up. But somehow, some way, every single time you would log on to your Modern Warfare lobby to go play Call of Duty, you would have a bunch of kids, 8, 9, 10, 12 years old in there. How did you buy the game? I'm 21. Why are you here? It's never going to change, dude. It's the same way, like, I said it to my wife. I'm like, even if they put in a thing, like, you hear a lot of talk right now about, oh, you got to enter your ID. Oh, Pornhub, you got to enter your ID. If they did that, how many kids are going to have their parents buy it for them for Christmas? They're going to download it. They're going to get to the ID portion. They're going to go running over and going, Ma, Ma, Ma. And then mom's going to walk over and put her ID in so that little snot-nosed ass Johnny can play fucking Roblox and get molested by a pedophile.
Yeah.
The parents are fucking absent. Like this once again goes back to we have absentee fucking parents, shit fucking supervision from adults. They don't want to watch their kids. They want TV fucking babysitter, Xbox babysitter, iPad babysitter, and Roblox is the easiest thing because it's fucking just stupid ass brain rot fucking slop that the kids like. That's why I'm like, hey, what was actually going on in the bathroom simulator? Was it some weirdos touching kids' junk? Or was it a bunch of skibbity toilet fucking stupid bullshit? Like,
yeah, I mean, my daughter's 6. She thinks pooping and peeing is the funniest thing in the world. And so, like, I could definitely see some kids loving Roblox and just be like, I get to go poop in the urinal. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played it, but the whole thing reminds me of Gary's mod. Like, I don't know if you guys played that. Like, that seems to be the similar vibe I get, except there's also a currency involved.
Yeah, there's just a game where you make a bunch of other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what people want them to do or what they're not doing. Them banning the person that's exposing the pedophiles, not a great look.
Yeah, that's kind of what set all this off.
Yeah. Should I skip to the next time?
Yeah. I was hoping Rob would magically manifest at some point to comment on the next section, but I guess
he's making jokes in front of strangers somewhere.
Yeah, pretend it's funny.
Instead of giving us legal insight into the state of Louisiana suing Roblox.
Well, let's see what's Louisiana doing there, Tim. Tell me more.
Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill announced that she's suing Roblox over a lack of safety protocols.
What?
Would not.
Oh.
We pull up a better image.
We can.
Would not. Liz Murrill would not.
I have not seen her.
Hey, bro, you can look at her in the fucking upper left-hand corner. Bitch is
that's barely anything.
Yeah, that's enough to tell me that bitch is ugly.
All right. Not regular viewers who came in here because they saw Roblox in the title. We're detouring for a second.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, welcome to the swamp, boys and girls.
Would
not.
Liz Murrill.
No.
She just looks like an angry mom.
Yeah, she looks like the angry PTO mom, or like that fucking. Yeah, she should have a seat. She's trying to tell people.
I'm sorry, my son cannot read Of Mice and Men in your book in your school because that book has cursing in it, and that's just inappropriate for someone his age. That's the vibe I'm getting from her. So yeah, I'm with you, Pass.
Yeah, she looks like the angry English teacher.
Yeah,
trying to get like a beach photo,
Nah,
trying to find something.
No, she's too wholesome, bro. Fuck this shit. All right, back to our regular scheduled content. We know
He's like discount Gretchen Whitmer.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's actually pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Damn, discount great value Gretchen Whitmer. Wow,
Which says a lot.
it does because Gretchen Whitmer ain't that is kind of mid.
She looks like Lord Farquaad.
Gretchen,
Not her.
Gretchen Whitmer is like, she's a dommy mommy. You can tell, like, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But this lady is not.
Only missionary.
Yeah, she's definitely the missionary only type. But anyway, breaking. Today I am suing Roblox, the #1 gaming site for children and teens, and a breeding ground for sexual predators. Due to Roblox's lack of safety protocols, it endangers the safety of the children of Louisiana. Roblox is overrun with harmful content and child predators because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. Every parent should be aware of the clear and present danger posed to their children by Roblox so that they can prevent the unthinkable from happening in their own home. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all letting me have that moment.
No, you pretty much got it. That's basically the summary.
I literally right. I hope so.
We also have the entire.
This is like Josh could read good. Yay!
We also have the entire legal document for Rob, but he's not here.
Fuck you, Rob.
Fucking ruined this, Rob.
Fucking ruined the whole show because he
let
ate
the guy
beer.
do his thing. Let's see.
Suing Roblox over a lack of safety protocols and prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. This is absolutely massive news because this basically means that the state of Louisiana is officially suing Roblox as Liz Merle represents the state in legal matters. She went off on Roblox on her Twitter, mentioning several instances.
Wait, there's the toilet.
Of dangerous and inappropriate activity from both users and Roblox. This will reach parents of Roblox players in Louisiana and may take this whole story national in the States if it isn't already at that point. Roblox will have to respond to this, and who knows how it could go, especially since Liz and team appear to know about the games like public bathroom sims that aren't taken down. Also, Liz Merle is a Republican, so in just over 24 hours, major figures in the Democratic and Republican parties have pressed Roblox over safety concerns. Roblox's moderation and safety.
All right. So
and only good things happen with bipartisanship, right, guys?
Yeah,
absolutely. So I want to.
What's currently going on in the UK? Real quickly, just hold that thought. What's going on in the UK with the internet?
I don't care. First off, I don't care about the UK. They're a fucking fake and gay country.
Yeah, they're a really fake and gay country, and they're trying to censor the internet like crazy right now.
Absolutely, and that's why our ancestors, our forefathers, conquered them 250 years ago to claim this great nation and make it what it is today, so that we can have a great and glorious leader like Donald J. Trump, who could lead us to a second golden age of excellence in this country, and we should be all proud of that. But digressing from that, Ro Khanna, probably the closest thing you're going to get to a Liberty Democrat in Congress. He's friends with Matt Gaetz. He is probably the closest you're going to get to Thomas Massie in a Democrat Party, and that's being very, very generous with Ro. But Ro Khanna is the type of guy that Massie will go to when he's looking for bipartisanship.
I was going to say,
gives you any idea.
Wasn't he the guy who worked with Thomas Massie about the Epstein stuff?
If you actually go back and watch the documentary from HBO, The Swamp, there's a scene where they were talking about Donald Trump had just fucking nuked Soleimani. It was right during that time. And they had, Massie and Khanna were out doing, some kind of anti-war, rally. And, Massie gets a text, and he's like, oh, looks like Donald Trump might be trying to take us to war. Me and Ro got to go make sure this doesn't happen in the Congress real quick because you can't have war without, the Congress voting on it. And they just go off. And it's like both of them two are holding hands, skipping into the sunset. It was some sweet liberty shit you would never see. But Ro Khanna, probably the best of the Democrats, and that's being very generous.
Better than Fetterman?
Mitch, if I could smack the rings out of you right now, I'm not even gonna justify that with a fucking response. Fuck you, and that's all. Suck my dick. So Elizabeth Murrow looks like an angry church mom, talks like an angry church mom, walks like an angry church mom. This bitch is an angry church mom. And these are the people who definitely hate Roblox the most. Like, they hate fun. These are the same people who wanted to ban metal music and hip hop music and
Pokemon
books.
is the devil.
Pokemon is the like this like Elizabeth Murrow seems like the Pokemon is the devil bitch from like 96, 95. Like, I'm not like, I respect everything that everybody's doing because they're right. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on in Roblox. Once again, there's a reason I took my kid off of Roblox after letting him play for almost like 2 years straight. But this shit ain't new. This shit isn't uncommon. It happens every day, every fucking game, every chat room. Like, maybe not everyone, but like, it happens every day.
What is a like an actionable thing that they could do, or something, or like some responsibility that they should have for protecting children or anything like that?
I mean, the parents could be parents and monitor what their child's like doing. That's kind of
Can't
why.
do that. We got to work to pay our taxes.
That's kind of why me and my wife took him off, because we started monitoring what he was doing. Like, hey, what are all these weird games? You're not playing them, but this is fucking weird. Why are they there? Why do you have access to them? You know what? We're just not going to let you. We're going to delete this because, like, we don't want to take this risk that when we're not monitoring you, you're playing fucking Touch My Dick Simulator or some douchey shit like that.
Yeah.
You found the hentai simulator, didn't you?
Mitch, this is Roblox, not Newgrounds.com.
I'm just making assumptions.
It's Steam. It's Steam.com.
Steam.
Wow, I'm hurt. I made a very old internet reference, and everybody was like,
I know what
I
Newgrounds
understand. Trust me, I was there when the fires forged those swords. I know.
Mitch, you were like 2 when the fire forged those swords. Don't lie to me. You were on the internet.
Bro, I remember all those fucking websites from back in the day.
You remember Newgrounds after they.
I remember eBums. I remember Newgrounds. Fucking what else was there? Retarded baby animals. There was a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Sticknet.com.
B is for balls. It says that Newgrounds was founded in 1995.
Mitch, how old were you? How old are you again?
1995. I was born in 1995. I experienced Newgrounds and all those websites. Let's say around
Mitch was born directly into the Newgrounds.
I was there when it was created. Damn it.
Y'all might not know this, but Mitch's birth is what sparked Newgrounds' arrival.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Murray Rothbard died the year I was born, so welcome back, Rothbard.
You are not Rothbard reincarnated. Don't.
Yes,
even
I am.
He is. Yes, he is. Tim, unless you can prove beyond the shadow of a doubt he's not, he can at least be plausibly he is.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Fucking not. Wrong.
Well.
Yeah. So.
Mitch, what's the solution here? You seem to have the big brain in the group. What's the solution here? Ro Khanna's got ideas. Elizabeth Murrow's got ideas. What's your idea to fix the problem? Because my idea is
needs to fucking regulate themselves, or at least not go after the people who are actually trying to, police this shit for them.
Respectable. Don't go after the people policing it. How do they regulate themselves, though?
To some degree, you got to do some sort of oversight to placate the politicians, because I really don't want to see them clamp down.
Okay.
That's my concern. It's not my job to know what their solution is. I don't know how their business runs.
Okay, so what you're
I don't
saying...
know if you have to create some bullshit committee to be like, oh yeah, we review thing. I don't fuck if I know. I don't run the company. It's not my question to answer.
Basically, what you're saying is you have concepts of a plan, but you're not the president, so
it's not my job.
Plan right now.
It's not my job.
I got it. You got concepts of a plan. Heard. Okay, so my plan is just parents have to be parents and monitor your fucking kids and make sure they're not talking to fucking pedo Steve on Roblox. Mitch's solution is I don't fucking know. I have concepts of a plan, but I'm not in charge, so it's not my problem to worry about. Tim, if you had to be in charge of Roblox, what's your solution?
Wait, that was if we're in charge? That was now an idea?
Okay, you're not in charge, though, Mitch, so it's okay.
Tim's in charge.
Tim's in charge now. Tim's muted. We don't hear Tim.
Tim's got nothing.
Nothing.
What happened to you, Tim? We can't hear you.
I can't hear Tim. I can hear Mitch. Yeah, he's if this wouldn't be a swap cast on technical difficulties. All right. So
what about now?
Yes,
Now,
there we go. Okay, what's your
Now.
solution, Mr. CEO? Mr. CEO.
Stop pushing your shit.
We'll start there. Okay, good. All right, it finally worked. That's what I broke my microphone trying to fix my soundboard. That's what happened. Anyway, I would try to. I think like any valid report that comes through, they should take action on it and just delete the accounts. Outside of that, I don't know what else they can do. I kind of got a sneak peek because I was pulling up like links to all the other stuff that you had related to this story. I don't know what else they really could do or what they should be expected to do. It's kind of like the argument of like platform versus publisher. They created a game where you can create whatever sort of game you like. Any limitation that they put on that hampers their game. So people are going to find ways to make public bathroom toilet simulator or whatever, and little Sally might end up being somebody's dumpster. Okay, who fucking knows? It could happen. How do you put a regulation in place that limits your ability to modify a game? I don't know how you do that without hampering, the game itself or the company. But that being said, I think obviously their action to go after the person who's chasing down the predators, that's obviously a very bad look. And then the future links that we're getting ready to pull up, those make it even worse. And yeah. I'll just go ahead and show what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. This was
Oh,
so yeah. Before all this happened. Scroll down. Some of the quotes. Some of the quotes from the CEO are hilarious.
No, this is fucking.
This was real.
Being like Facebook dating. Oh no. Oh.
I mean, so I've got
things like this.
Irrelevant.
Things like this, are not a good look when you have predators on your site.
Yeah, this was some weeks ago. But still,
non-believer.
Already before all this, Roblox had a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
What was that reputation, Mitch?
To have pedophiles.
Oh. Okay.
Not a good reputation.
Not a good reputation.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the CEO thought, what if we tried to expand our market to adults who are dating? I'm not even kidding. Scroll down.
Mitch,
Scroll down.
Mitch,
I haven't.
Whoa. Before we scroll down, I just want to ask a question. Just ask a question here. But can I just ask, what kind of adults would you expect to look for, like, a dating partner on a game like Roblox, and what would their expectation be for that dating partner? Can I just ask that question real quick without anybody getting mad at me?
I want to know what the CEO is thinking.
I do too, Mitch. What are they thinking? You're the genius of the show. What are they thinking?
I'm the genius of the show, but even I don't know.
Tim, can we scroll down and find out what they were thinking? Or do I need to go get another drink real quick? Because I'm running low on swamp juice and I'm scared already.
Well, you asked like what kind of person would think of Roblox as a dating website. This guy. This fucking guy.
Fucking World of Warcraft guy.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I scrolled down a little bit. So it says, for quite some time, Roblox has sought to capture the age groups of much older than its expected audience. After all, when you think of Roblox, the first thing that likely comes to mind is probably something along the lines of your nephew playing it, blah, blah, blah. However, about 2 years ago, in a keynote speech around the 1 hour and 40-minute mark, hold on, we got to pull this fucking video. They expressed their goal to enter the elusive 17-plus market. A specific objective was to turn Roblox into a dating hub for adults. Roblox and dating, obviously. Some alarms immediately sounded, with people warning that the fact that there were a bunch of people under 18. But to be fair, Roblox has done a good job of ensuring these features only reach the intended age group. The idea of a dating community on Roblox isn't entirely insane, as Roblox wouldn't be the first to find dates, but rather facilitate people already in relationships. As the CEO explains, I think a lot of people who are too afraid to go into real-life dating might find it easier to have a virtual date to start. So that was one of his quotes here. I'm pulling the keynote speech. It says from about the 1 hour, 40-minute mark, so we can play the video and see what he actually says about it.
I just saw the quote. I didn't even watch the speech.
Oh, no.
I found the video.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right.
What could possibly go wrong? Let's see how
All
quickly
right.
he gets
Let's
into
see
it.
how long I can
It
tolerate this.
seemed
before we get another
ridiculous
drink.
to imagine a developer making $50 million a year. We shared some of that. That has happened, and many more things. So 58% actually feels just about right. It's aggressive. We hit about 6 out of 10, and it's a very special RDC
Waiting to see where we're
because
getting
it's
there.
time for
Speeding
new
it up.
predictions.
No
okay?
one put the
Woo!
timestamp in there.
They just said 140.
These predictions are all supported by you. You have been powering these predictions. And the creative community on Roblox has been the engine that's driven these. So knowing now the power of our creative community, we can supercharge our next 5-year predictions. OK, here they are. Are any of you remember Dave Letterman? OK, number 10. A Fortune 500 company will use...
All right, I'm going to do a transcript search and try to find this.
It's got to be somewhere in those.
I'm going to go get another drink. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
found it. We typed it. We're looking for dating for casual critters. Okay, let's see what this says.
When we detect inappropriate behavior, it's not just swearing. We look for swearing, we look for dating, we look for our usual categories.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's rewind this a little bit. Slow it down.
Back to normal.
Yeah,
No
so
more
the
cocaine.
first experimental rollout of this technology is going to be in English. And what we're going to do is when we detect inappropriate behavior, and it's not just swearing, we look for swearing, we look for dating, we look for our usual categories of policy misalignment, we're going to pop up this reminder or nudge to users and remind them that they can't talk like this on the platform. As we get more confidence in this AI, we will, of course, be able to take more direct action. But I'm really excited about this. Like, no one in the world, as far as we know, has deployed voice moderation at scale. And this AI doesn't just use the words, which was kind of the best state of the art. It listens to the tone of voice, which we know makes such a difference in vocal communications. So excited this is coming and something we will deliver to you.
Okay, so that's them talking about the moderation that they've already put in place.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep looking for another dating.
Which,
thing.
with what the problems we were having with AI before this show, I'm sure AI moderation is just as reliable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything specifically about dating other than that. We're looking for swearing, we're looking for dating, we're looking for other categories of policy. Yeah, I don't see anything about making it a dating platform. So we can go back to this one here.
Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about in that, but there's several things of him over the years trying to bring up the idea of turning it into a dating platform, which
That's ridiculous.
When you're already known as the pedophile game, do you really want to, pull that thread?
Yeah. Similar to communication platforms like Discord, online dating is a very significant modern market. Capturing the audience is a commendable goal, even if the CEO has been pitching it for about 2 years.
This is the idea, the hill he's gonna die on, man. Like, he's not gonna let this go. No. This is my legacy.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's crazy.
That's what I don't get. Like, even Google has backed off every dumb idea they've done. Remember Stadia?
No.
Exactly. No one remembers when Google tried to do video games.
Yeah. I've very briefly, but I really don't. Yeah, no, we couldn't find the you didn't miss anything. We couldn't find the part of the video. But yeah, apparently he's been defending the idea of Roblox as a dating website for at least 2 years. That's what we did learn.
This is his passion, man. This is what he wants to be remembered for after he retires. After he's gone.
Oh, no shit. That's even worse. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that was the Alex Rosen one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mayor.
I couldn't tell you that, but I mean, I'm going to be very frank here in this. This is kind of like the goal that every kind of massive online gaming program is looking for. Like, let's think back. We're all old enough to remember classic, and I'm saying pre-2010s World of Warcraft. You were seeing the commercials on TV. It was that popular. And that was the big thing. It was always, you would hear these stories like couples that would meet on World of Warcraft and get married and all. This is what going into the digital age now, where this is you're meeting people online. Primarily, you're going to meet the person you're going to spend or get married to. More than likely, statistically speaking, you're going to meet them online nowadays. Sorry for those traditionalists out there. big fucking whoop-de-doo. Likelihood is you're going to meet them online. Every company, every programmer, every game wants to be the one to say, hey, I did that. And with something like Roblox, where they want to create a sense of community and growth, oh man, wouldn't that be great? Feel good stories to be like, these two met when they were in their 20s on Roblox. They got married, had kids. Now their kids play Roblox and they play Roblox. And look at how great we are. We're for the whole family. We caused the whole family to happen here. Like, that's the type of shit these guys are looking for, because it's advertising material. It's marketing campaigns. This is shit they can sell later. Hey, you want to meet your future spouse and have a family? Come play fucking Roblox, you fucking sad incels. You can't get a bitch anywhere else. You're short. You're bald. You're fat. You're ugly. You play ukulele all day. You have no fucking sense of what shoes are. Not naming any names, but like, yeah, maybe you might
Very
need
specific
Roblox.
without getting specific.
You might need Roblox to find your spouse. You might need fucking Call of Duty to find your spouse. You might need World of Warcraft or RuneScape or, Facebook. They were talking about the metaverse. This sounds like Zuckerberg 10 years ago. Like, you're going to have everything in the metaverse. You have people spending millions of dollars on property in the metaverse just for the metaverse to not be shit. The Roblox is the metaverse that fucking Zuckerberg wanted. Unfortunately, it just happens to be a breeding ground for pedophiles. Weird how that works.
Yeah. Well, I met Brandy on a dating website. Yeah, that's how we got together.
Look, Mario, my sister met her husband on WoW. Top 3
Yep.
guild in the world. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, Tim met Brandy online. I met Laura trying to fuck her best friend. Like, things happen along the way.
We were
Life's
asking,
dynamic.
we were asking like what kind of people. All right, so these two people met on World of Warcraft. One of these people aged better than the other one.
I'm not going to names, but I can definitely see who aged better.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, those are
You
the type
kid.
of people. Yep, not the kid.
Oh, yeah.
The kid aged very well.
Kid aged very well.
well.
He went from nothing to something real quick. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Well, I think we have anything else to say about Roblox before we transition here?
The only other thing you had was their stock dying.
Oh yeah, their stock has dropped a
$12
lot.
billion, like almost $13 billion in valuation.
Yeah.
Well, okay, hang on. Like since when though? Because year to date they're up. 6 months ago they're up. 1 month ago they're basically flat. So when did this drop happen? Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. Sorry.
Go over the like weeks or a month span.
Yeah, we do like month, day.
Month is relatively flat.
Yeah, but look at the peak there. You're talking, it was way up there.
But
so
if you go 6 months ago, that peak was just normal rise.
Still, that drop off there.
Yeah, that drop off's pretty. That's
Still
pretty.
don't want to see that as an investor. You want to see that grow.
Of course, that's like the most retarded statement you've ever said. Of course, yes.
I would challenge that.
So retarded, but you're right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that how many, let's talk about how many. So let's look at this here. They lost what? $1.67. They lost another $1.23, and this is over. Now extrapolate that by the volume that they have in stocks out there, and just do the math. Like, it looks like a small drop off, but $12 billion in valuation is like not all that big in the stock market, guys. Let's keep in mind Nvidia has
for a video game to even have a stock ticker on its own is crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to put things in perspective, like Tesla, one of the magnificent seven for those of you who are stock people. That bitch can lose like $1 trillion in valuation overnight, and their stock goes down like $1.52. Like, guys, you got to keep in mind, like, some of these companies' valuations are in the billions, if not trillions of dollars, because just so many people are investing money in them. Yeah, hey, maybe you might want to buy the dip. Buy the dip. That might be the move here, guys. All I'm saying is that if you're going to be on Roblox and you're an adult, cool. But play, stick to adult things and leave the kids alone. If you're a kid and you're on Roblox and you have a parent, make sure your parent is giving you good supervision. If they're not, parents, be a fucking parent. Watch out for your kids. Don't let your TV babysit your child. And this shit won't happen to yours. You won't have to worry about it.
I'm interested to see where it goes, because if they go like the full UK route, or like where they want to have like this online censorship party or whatever, or if they like kind of, I don't know. I'm interested to see where it's going to go. Anytime the government gets involved, it's not going to be good. So we'll see.
You know how you handle the problems on Roblox?
Wood chippers?
Right behind me, right there. That's how you handle the problem.
You handle them off Roblox.
Yeah.
Exactly. You, if they can find your kid, that means you can find them. I'm just saying, pedos aren't people, ladies and gentlemen. You can do whatever you want to them. They're like communists.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we could bring up one of the cleansers then. Bring up the first one. Bring up the olive.
I don't know what it is.
What's the matter?
Fucking Mario Povich. It's going to be great. Oh, it's the I'm scared. Oh, man, go. I want to see it.
All right, so here we go.
She's the olive lady?
Yep, she's terrified of olives.
Oh, let's go.
If you're watching this as a replay on YouTube, this is why you got to watch the live streams, because it's probably going to get copyright and we'll probably have to cut it. But if you're live, you'll get to enjoy this.
Cool, Maury.
What's the matter?
There's no olives.
What?
There are no olives near me.
There are no olives here. There are no olives here.
Stop lying.
Olives?
Please, no do.
All right, wait a second. Can we ask you something? My God, you're holding onto my hand and you're going to pull it off. Sally, black olives or green olives? Any kind?
Here.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Why olives?
Because they remind me of dead people.
Why do they remind you of dead?
My grandpa sat up in his coffin and looked at me when he died.
And so he looked up at you when he died?
With green eyes.
With green eyes?
With a black in them.
How old were you when this happened? 7. And you really believe that your grandfather came right up out of his coffin and he had green eyes? And ever since then, you've been scared of olives? Do you eat olives?
No, I can't even come down the aisle.
Okay. Now, you can't even go down the aisle of a grocery store? Mary, you won't let go of me.
Oh, yeah.
Bring out the olives.
Mari, this is back when Mari used to have fun. You can't have fun on the Mari show no more.
Now it's all about who to baby daddy. That's all it is now.
Yeah. This was a different time. Midgets fighting on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
That was probably the funniest love triangle to ever show up on Jerry.
Yeah, man.
Man.
I told you when you shared this originally, it reminded me of this one here. Check this out.
Okay, Louise, you're not going to believe this. Louise is petrified of mustard.
Oh my God! Look at it! Get away from me!
Sit down.
Look at it! Look at it!
That's just a picture.
Look at it! It's disgusting!
I got to talk to you about this.
Are you nuts?
All right, take it off the screen, please. There's nothing on the screen. I got to talk to you about this.
Come here, I gotta talk to you about this.
Now, I want to say
This is me with the rest of y'all on this show.
This is impossible.
No, come back. We gotta talk
Nobody
about
is scared of something like ketchup. Are you scared of ketchup?
I love ketchup.
You love ketchup.
My girl. Hell yeah.
Tell everybody what you used to
Her
do for a
thing, I
job.
don't believe. The other woman, I believe that she fucking is terrified of the olives.
I love ketchup. What do you mean? That was so sincere.
Yeah, exactly. That's like this bitch is an actress.
Oh, it's so good. Hang on.
Huh?
I worked at Burger King.
Burger King. She worked at Burger King.
Just understood. I don't go near it. You want mustard? Too bad. Go to McDonald's. I tell you.
Okay. What are you doing there? Something itching?
No, I'm scared. Because I know
And what about packs of mustard?
Ow!
Packs of... Look, Louise, just like this. There's no.
Oh my God, Maury!
He's just fucking trolling these people. He pulls one out of his
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
pocket.
It's like more I used to have fun.
Hold
You
on.
just fuck with people.
The creme de la creme is coming.
Come on! Do you see that thing now? I'm telling you, I will kick your ass. Get the off! Get
Kick your ass!
Look at that monster, bro.
All right, that's enough.
Don't, come on, that's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
All right, stop.
Take her.
It's a psychological fear that.
If you really like, he was. I don't even know what to say. It's so stupid.
Maury's therapy idea is basically the equivalent of throwing your kid who can't swim into the deep end of the pool.
It works though.
It works.
It fucking works. They should have
Either
snuck
gonna
up
swim
on
or
that.
They're gonna die.
Should have snuck up on that bitch and dumped that whole plate right on her head.
Just right on her head. She would have been freaking the fuck out for years.
Oh man, freaking out about a lot of things. Just like how a lot of people are freaking out about Benjamin Netanyahu's recent comments.
There you go.
What about Benjamin Netanyahu?
So we've talked about Greater Israel on this show before.
What? Really? Talk to me more about it.
Well, Netanyahu's now making. So you don't even really know timestamp.
Huh?
No timestamp. Literally, just crystal ball sums it up here. I also have.
All right, let's go ahead and throw.
I don't know why it auto-played. Sorry.
No, you're good. I also have the video of Netanyahu talk. It turns out the interview that they're referencing was in a foreign language. It was basically not in English, so that's why I brought this up too, so she can describe it. Also, wood.
I was waiting for it. Thank you. There you go.
All right, let's go ahead.
Don't even start, Josh. You gonna pull
What?
some mod
Don't-
shit on me right now? Because you said like you were gonna say no.
Them titties are lacking. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you know there might be some fun from behind. I mean, come on.
No, she looked like looking like one of Plank's family members from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
What? She doesn't have the Kennedy ass.
I'm just saying she don't look like she got much of any assets going on. She looks underinvested.
I'll find a better picture. Let's go.
All right, let's go ahead and throw this up on the screen. A little update about some of the full mask off that the Israelis are going on at this point. So Netanyahu says he is on a historic and spiritual mission and that he feels a connection to the vision of Greater Israel. Let me go ahead and read this. Specifically, he was asked if he feels a connection to that vision of Greater Israel. Netanyahu says, quote, very much. That question about a Greater Israel, after he asked the premier if he feels he's on a mission on behalf of the Jewish people, Netanyahu answers he's on a mission of generations. There are generations of Jews that dreamt of coming here and generations of Jews who will come after us. So if you're asking if I have a sense of mission, historically and spiritually, the answer is yes. And this has been a pretty consistent theme here, Sagar, that like from the beginning, if you'd listened to either the most hyperbolic leftist or the most psychotic settlers, you would have a much better understanding. Yeah. Certainly don't listen to the Western press. Certainly don't listen to the U.S. politicians who just pretend they have no idea what's going on, even as you have words directly out of the mouths.
Yep.
So, yeah, sounds like Netanyahu, they're just kind of like openly talking about that shit now.
Good pause point, Tim.
You want her mouth more open?
No, it's just looking like she's about to nut is fucking great.
Yeah.
We really did get a good pause in there.
The G's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking at pictures of her in a swimsuit while she was talking. What did she say?
Basically, Netanyahu feels a spiritual connection to the idea of Greater Israel. And
a historical and spiritual connection to the idea and concept. Yes. He's going full Vladimir Putin with the we need this land. It's ours.
I got you. Okay.
Which we once again have the image of Greater Israel overlaid the Middle East, but if you want we could also play the video of him saying it, but once again it's not in English, so
I'm with Ronan. We've tried the experiment of giving the Muslims the Middle East. It hasn't worked. Time to give the Jews the Middle East.
It's their turn now. It's their turn now.
They don't even want all of it. That's where I still don't get. But yeah, Jordan got mad about. Okay, what do we got here?
Yeah, look at her.
All right,
she got a little boy body.
Yep.
No titties. That ass looking. That ass looking sad. Yeah, look at that shit. It's like it's plank. It's fucking Johnny should be carrying her around in that. Fuck out my face, niggas. You ain't shit. Y'all just looking at a little boy body right there. That ain't a grown woman. That's a little boy body. Ew. Y'all like little boys.
Ugh.
Gross.
She looks like a sex doll in this photo.
She looks like a boring fucking lay. She looks like she's gonna peg you.
She looks like she's like
Oh, so Tim's into it.
She's standing like in the doorway at the sex brothel with the AI robots, and there's just her.
She
just
is
there.
an AI robot. Look at
You
her.
got weirdly specific by bringing in the AI robots.
Because remember we were talking about that. I still want to know what happened to that guy. I can't find it anywhere. But
the
when
guy
I saw
an AI robot?
No. The guy who started a sex brothel with AI robots in Texas.
What?
We covered this on episode 5.
Mitch, you gotta quit missing episodes, bro. You
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I never know what happened to that guy. But anyway, she looks like you just opened up your sex doll box, and that's what you see. This right here.
I would return the sender.
Yeah. What were we doing? Greater
She's
Israel?
built like a robot.
Yeah, Greater Israel. That would be really awesome. I guess we could just pull up the map of Greater Israel then and just kind of talk about this because, Josh, I remember when we talked about this before, you were skeptical because why not just take all of Iraq? Oh. And when I looked at the geography, it seems like they want to go all the way to a certain river.
Well, there's is this Greater
you mean
Israel?
From the river to the sea actually means something, Mitch? That's crazy.
I literally put an image
in
the thing. Yeah.
Oh, DeviantArt?
Yes.
Okay. Well, DeviantArt is more akin to Roblox than it is to Israel. But anyway, it's the same thing. What's the difference?
yeah. Basically. What was in the other one?
I don't remember.
Saudi Arabia, most of Saudi Arabia. Good.
Jordan and Saudi Arabia got mad about these comments, apparently.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
I mean, I would too. You're going to take over all of my country plus a good chunk of like northern Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, Syria, all Lebanon, a good chunk of Egypt over here.
So wait, Israel's just this little piece right here.
Yeah.
They want all of that?
They want Lebanon, all of Jordan,
Jesus,
a good chunk, and then a good chunk of Syria, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and a nice little piece of Egypt for fucking show.
I mean,
shit.
Believe it or
they're
not,
about to take Cairo away from Egypt. Like, bro, where you gonna go to Cairo, Israel? For real?
You know, what's weird is this is strangely contained compared to the ISIS domination map that I saw somewhere online in one of these things. Where, like, they had plans to basically take over the entirety of, like, Genghis Khan's territory and shit, then some. And that was their goal for, like, 3 years.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Israel, it seems like, it's been doing this for a while.
The concept gained traction within the Zionist movement, particularly among revisionist Zionists like Vladimir Jabotinsky, who advocated for a Jewish state encompassing both banks of the Jordan River. Oh, man. I was trying to see, like, is this, like, actually a thing that people... Because I've heard the meme before, but I don't know, like, if it's actually something that's being pursued.
So I said it on the show before, and I will say it again. Apparently, there are certain patches in the Israeli military that have the image of Greater Israel on them, but I've only ever seen pictures online. I have not been able to find one on Gunbroker or any place like that. If anyone has a way of finding one of these and it is authentic and you can prove that it's authentic, I will have some sort of reward. I haven't decided yet. To be determined.
I'll give you all the money in my wallet.
$3.
Yeah, I see this this thing. Is this what you're talking about? You found?
Yeah. But I've never been because I could find like North Korean military shit like medals and stuff like that on Gunbroker. But I still haven't been able to find anything like that on Gunbroker.
Well, you can't sell it. That's anti-Semitic.
Well, you can sell fucking North Korean shit and all sorts of other crazy shit on Gunbroker.
Yeah, but that's not anti-Semitic.
Yeah, but is that anti-Semitic? I mean, it is military. It is something you would get.
It sounds anti-Semitic.
Just not gonna play the whole thing, huh?
Okay, I can do whatever I want. Speaking of
what
which,
an intro.
Welcome. I can hear myself.
We got echo.
It went away. I think it went away.
No chirp.
No chirp.
Leighton's got his finger up.
You know, I'm glad
Wait,
that
he's
Leighton
got something to say.
I think he's just trying to fix it.
There we go.
There
Okay.
it is.
All right, I had to swap my audio output.
There you go.
So,
you're good.
your Junus, we got to ask, because we're talking about Greater Israel.
He's like, what do you want to trade?
What do you want to know? Oh, God,
I'm in a new chair, and
Perfect. Like, I'm in a new
so
chair.
check this
Let's
out.
go.
I was late because I was picking this beautiful piece of shit up.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah,
Nice.
very
Nice.
nice.
I'm at
All
the
right.
proper height now for the camera setup I'm using.
There you go.
So
Congratulations.
But we have to ask, Greater Israel, how do you
What's
feel?
that?
What's that?
I gotta
Don't
go
play
back
dumb
and
with me
delete it.
now.
Define Greater Israel. That's
You
the
know
question,
what Greater
right?
Israel we're referring to.
An Israel with less Jews. No? Oh, sorry.
I mean, it would be if they took all that territory. Like,
yeah, they'd have a whole
The
lot less
problem
Jews
with
per
Israel
capita.
in the first place is that it was created in a situation of turmoil. The whole thing is bunk, and realistically, both the Palestinians and basically anybody of Arab or Jewish descent could claim some form of sovereignty over that land. So it's all a horseshit show.
So this is basically Greater Israel. I like this image better because it's got Benny in it. It
that
highlights
image doesn't
Israel.
show everything, though. It just shows Israel.
It shows more than everything. No,
But
it
it
shows
shows,
Israel.
like-
and yeah, but they want all of it.
No, that's not all of it. The one that we saw, that was the one that's floating around. That's the one that's on the patches and shit.
Yeah, the one you got.
This
from,
is just the Middle
from-
East.
The one you got from DeviantArt.
Because it was the best one I could find. There were other ones, but they were more blurry
Mitch.
and shit, and that one was just well done.
Of course, the guy who used to do Anarchy Ball would bring something from DeviantArt.
Boy,
I don't understand. What's the
I was
difference
Agarus
between?
Ball. Get it right.
What is the difference
Oh,
between
goddamn
this
it.
image and this image? What is the
Because
difference?
this
The
image
amount of land, bro.
The amount of
Here they
land.
haven't this is just a little bit of fucking Egypt in the Middle East. Back it up back to Netanyahu, Bibi's stupid ass. So you got the whole Middle East. You got all of North fucking
Turkey.
East Africa on top of it. Oman
Right.
and Yemen
Why
aren't
would
even
you
in that
want
fucking Greater
Sudan?
Israel photo. Turkey's
because why
fucking
not?
way far out of there.
Because why not? We have to rule the world, okay? To rid
I
it,
mean, yeah,
to
if
rid
they
it
wanna
of
take-
anti-Semitism, we have to rule
Listen,
it.
listen. The Palestinians are a scourge. They will not listen to reason.
We must
So
bomb
we
Do you
have
guys know
to
that Bibi Netanyahu's from fucking like Pennsylvania? This motherfucker is the whole
heard
thing. It's
something
all
like
a
that.
shuck and jive. It's this whole thing is. It's like the Pope now. It's all horse shit.
It's all a shucking job. I'm gonna use that somewhere this week.
It's just like Reverend Al Sharpton. Like,
Dude, fucking. You just reminded me of. I was just about to make an Opie and Anthony reference, and you said Al Sharpton, and now I feel like we should listen to the Anthony Cumia Al Sharpton song, because that's immediately what popped in my head.
Was
I don't know, but
born. Hold on, Netanyahu in 1949 was born in Tel Aviv. It says, is that a lie?
No, that might be where he was born, but I mean like where he spent his time and was from. I believe he spent most of his time. I believe it's like it was either Pennsylvania or New Jersey or something like that.
Both of them sound highly plausible.
But it's sort of a similar situation like this new pope, where they're kind of like American sort of people, but like also not, because they have like a bunch of fealty to other places. So
It says Netanyahu is the second of 3 children. He was initially raised and educated in Jerusalem until 6th grade, beginning between 1956 and 58, and again from 63 to 67. His family lived in Pennsylvania.
Aha!
So he's got like, okay, but like 8 years. What is it? 63 to 67 is 4 years. 56 to 58 is 2 years. So 6 years of his life. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think his family also like owned land here and was like going back and forth. This is all stuff that I've pieced together from other things that I've watched. So, you know,
I'm not trying to
I
fact
take
check you. I just
everything I
didn't
say
know
with
that.
a fat spoon of salt.
Yeah. Well, this is all from Wikipedia, which is controlled by the Jews.
So,
Jeez.
I just want let's say for a second,
I am no too much. We rule the land with Midas hands and have the Midas touch. Call me sugar for noticing a trend.
So let's say that they were actually trying to work towards this goal. Is this even possible? Like what we're looking at here? Because
it's possible, but you ain't gonna like the way it looks.
I don't know how I constantly try to pull this off when playing.
Fire up the trains, if you get what I'm saying. It can be done. Anything's possible.
Fire the missiles. Yeah, we can.
Every time I try to pull off Greater Israel in any strategy game, I immediately get fucked up by all the other Arab countries.
109 countries agree.
Yeah. You know, all of a sudden we all got to work together for the greater good. I guess. Fuck.
Mitch, listen, there's an easy explanation for why you can't do this in any Civ games, which is that you are not chosen. And unless you are chosen, you're not going to be able to complete the path that's
You're
necessary.
not the right
sorry.
type. Even in the simulation. You're a very good goy, but you're not the right type.
But wait, I'm 11% European Jew.
Listen, Mitch, you can flip the switches for us, but as far as anything real concrete goes, you're just not material built.
You're great to have around on the Sabbath, is what he's saying.
All right. Well, if you ever need to pay a goy for the Sabbath, you know.
It's exactly that is, by the way, the argument that these Zionists will make. That is legitimately the argument.
I know.
Is basically that if you're not one of us, then you are lesser than. And that's why when you get down to the nitty gritty with those types of people, they're, I mean, just as racist, by the way, as legitimate Southern Baptist style KKK members. Like, there's really not much of a difference.
They're not freaking humans, okay?
That's basically how they feel about everybody who's not.
Well, when the person you're talking to's first line of attack is bloodline, you're talking to a fucking racist. Like, that's the reality of the situation.
Oh, that's very Zig Heil of you to mention the brother lines.
Yeah.
Well, they're like, you ever read Catch-22?
No, go ahead and explain.
Go on.
Oh, great anti-war book. Great. There's also a great movie based on it, but there's a really fucked up line, and I'm gonna try and quote it, and there's no way for me to quote it.
I know, it's a TV series. I've seen episodes of that.
The book. Well, I don't know if there's a TV series, but I know there's a movie that's really good. But Catch-22, anti-war book and everything like that. At one point, he's talking to like this Native American guy, and he's talking about, do you know what it's the Native American guys like? Do you know what it's like to feel like an alien in your own land? Do you know what it's like to be a good, well, wholesome Native American man and to be treated like some spick or some nigger? Basically showing that he's a racist too. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like
that quote Mitch Connor.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know how else to do it, man. Like, but it really is Catch-22, man. It's brilliant the way it's done, and I probably just sealed my fate for cancellation.
Nah, you're fine. It's all good. We've done much worse.
I hope quoting Catch-22 won't be the thing to do it for me.
Yeah. Well,
but seriously though, like you'll. I mean, I see what you're saying.
Catcher in the Rye, Catch-22, same difference.
Yeah, just one had a lot of very inappropriate moments with a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Which didn't
Catcher
even
in
have
the
sex. Yeah, Catcher in the Rye. Awful book.
Yeah, it's like Moby Dick. That shit's useless. I don't get it. It's one of those books you were forced to read when you were younger that you were like, this is just dog shit. No one should read this ever. What is the people's problem?
Some of those books were really good. Like, we had to read Big Brother. That was a really good one. Fahrenheit 9/11. That was another good one. There were a couple in there that were pretty good. I think
Kill a Mockingbird's great. Oh, The Giver's great.
The Giver was another one.
Yeah,
The Giver's a good series.
Yeah,
I never read any after the first.
Yeah, was there
they're
more?
great.
Yeah, there's more. I didn't realize there was more until like not that long ago. Still haven't read any of them. But
I'm still pissed as being a kid because the first book series I picked up was a thing called The 39 Clues, and I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this whole thing because the experience has been harrowing. There's this shitty book series as a kid. It's what made me purely autistic, by the way. If you want to create autistic people, give them this book series. The whole point of the book series was you would read them, and there were these cards in the books. and there were hidden messages and things within the books you would have to go decipher and figure out. And I used to love these things, man. There were so many of them made. And they were all through different authors. They would hire like different authors to
Weird
make
ass shit, bro.
Well, then fucking Steven Spielberg pokes his goddamn big nose into everything and buys the film rights to the series. And he has sat on the rights to this thing for like 12 years now and done nothing with it. And so the series died because of fucking Steven Spielberg. So, and yeah. So I would love for them to do something with that franchise, even now that I'm older.
I'll tell you something. Just be careful what you wish for. Like, I love Heinlein. Like, any libertarian you might be familiar with.
I'm like,
oh,
who?
You there?
Ender's Game is a great example of why you shouldn't hope that they make something into like a show or a movie.
Yeah,
Ender's Game was devastating.
Devastating.
The book The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. Someone in Hollywood bought the rights to make it into a movie, and then they renamed it to Uprising instead of The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, and then it died in development hell, and I've kind of been glad ever since.
I mean,
the one that I think of is Sliders. I made a comment on Twitter just a few days ago that got people up and awry about that, and I'm going to be making a series where I like re-review Sliders like now. But Sliders was a show that I swear to God had ridiculous amounts of potential. And it got ruined purely because of the production companies and the producers that were around it. It had nothing to do with John Rhys Davies or any of the people who were John Rhys Davies tried to fuck one of the guys, the producers.
Is this series that you're
wives.
making going to come out before or after Joe Vogler?
After Tim, God damn you. I'm recording. I have this script. I'm recording stuff for that now, and then but I'm also like running for office. It's like I've always got some.
I need the Joe Vogler documentary. Wait, and it's got to happen soon. But like,
it will be within the next like week or two is the plan. So.
Oh, I was gonna say here, at the end of the day, like, the whole greater Israel concept, kind of circling back around this, is just, I feel like this is almost like, the conversation we were having earlier. Like, this is just something for people to be mad about. Like, if you hate Jews in Israel, you're going to be mad about this. If you love Jews in Israel, you're going to love this and be like, this is great. Like, this is just some, like, distraction tactic bullshit to ignore the fact that, we may or may not have helped aid and abet a fucking pedophile getting sent back to Israel who got caught up in a sting in Nevada. But we can't talk about that because that would be anti-Semitic, and I don't want to get us banned off of YouTube here.
I actually think the most comparable thing to what's going on right now is Vietnam, because similarly with the way that the protest movements have built up and the way that the arguments have been had now, the left is sort of reclaimed the position of being the people that are arguing sort of what the Palestinian position is, and the right has taken up the sort of pro-Israel position, and that's very similar to the way things were back during the Vietnam War. And I think that the reactions to the media is very similar to the way that Vietnam played out, where a lot of the music and things being produced here in America and brought over from Vietnam was really what turned a lot of people against the conflict and against the veterans for that matter. And so I think ultimately you're going to see sort of a similar thing play out where 10, 15 years from now, just like most people I think do with Vietnam, will look back on this and go, oh, that was horseshit. None of that needed to happen. And it was just one of those military interventions with And so, but as far as the socially and culturally, the way things are playing out, I think it's very similar to Vietnam.
Yeah. I can't hear you, Mitch. You got to unmute.
I was just going to say that I don't know about that completely, because you have a lot of these guys in the Republican side who aren't in the establishment, but they still have influence, and they seem to be drifting away from Israel because America first means America first to them.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing that happened during Vietnam, though. I mean, there were plenty of people on the right who did step out of sort of party line without taking necessarily a hard stance. I think the what I'm drawing the similarities to is not necessarily so much in the political divide, but in the public divide. Whereas you're not seeing a ton of Republicans at protest events holding signs up that say Free Palestine. There's just not a thing. The most of the people you're
then again,
seeing...
Republicans don't really protest.
I agree with you. But similarly, in the 70s, it was no different. In the 60s, it was no different. The right wasn't out there protesting, really.
Oh yeah, and this is just the video of them talking about that stuff.
Yeah, it's
No
all in
audio.
it's all in Jewish, so you can't hear it. But anyway, it says basically he said he basically says, you know, this is like, what do you think of the Promised Land? And they're talking about Greater Israel. And Netanyahu says, I believe in it. You know, my father believed in it a lot. I think about him often when we talk about Greater Israel, and I think we're there, and we're definitely, you know, in pursuit of that. Yeah. So. As I said, you can listen to him say it in Jewish, but you're not going to understand it.
It's Hebrew, by the way.
I know what it is. I think Jewish
which is which is kind of a Jewish language if you think about it.
I think the way I said it was
Well,
funnier. Okay,
not really. We can get into that debate. It's not really a Jewish language if you want to get into the...
If you thought I was being serious, you were sadly mistaken. I am strictly here for the lulls and the trolls.
Yeah. Which, speaking of the lulls and the trolls, Josh, I want your opinion on this cleanser because this just seems like a topic for Josh Halavka.
Whoa,
Pedro Pascal.
Okay, I have the right one pulled up.
Weasel or anxiety?
All right.
That little hand fucking...
That's what we're about to go through here.
Yeah.
Thing.
I feel like I've been exclusive here.
The Pedro Pascal thing.
I feel like I've been exclusive here.
The girls seem to be fine with it. My take last episode is I was saying that he's a weasel.
Yeah.
The type of guy that's always doing this stuff. And I watched some of the videos afterwards, and there's some pretty crazy shit.
But he has anxiety, right?
The guy's saying that he has anxiety, so it's like the only thing that works for my anxiety is when I honk your wife's breast. Okay, his anxiety never makes him seem to have to grab any guys, though. The anxiety only grabs women.
That motherfucker's up on that nigga. Like,
he never grabs guys.
Do you remember that sketch on SNL from the 90s with the Italian restaurant where they're all Kirstie Alley and they're like, Bellissima. And they're like, they're just Italian.
Yeah.
Fucking her on the table and like, Bellissima.
With your wife.
Yeah, with your wife. And you go, oh, these Italians and their culture.
That's Pedro Pascal with his anxiety. The Pedro Pascal thing.
Yes. So there was a clip. I want to see if I can pull the clip up in case anybody.
So weasel or anxiety? That's what I'm asking.
Did the women...
Pedro Pascal is groping as many women as he is the eyes of the people that are forced to view him in every goddamn AAA title that has come out in the last fucking 6 months. I am so tired of seeing that guy's little fucking mustache toted around in every film that makes over $100 million. Can we fucking stop?
No.
It's like, it's no different, by the way, than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for a year and a half was just in every film that existed, and no one asked for it. No one wants Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to be a serious actor.
No. Whoa. Leighton does not speak for me. I'm very happy that The Rock is doing well in Hollywood.
He's a shitty wrestler and a shitty fucking actor.
He is not a shitty wrestler, first off. You shut your whore mouth, Leighton. Second of all, he's one of the greatest...
I'll get into this debate. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did to wrestling what he did to acting, which was shit on the profession. I refuse...
Yes.
He had the worst sharpshooter in the business.
He can't decide whether he's black, white, Hawaiian, or fucking Mexican, and the same goes for his wrestling career. The guy couldn't decide on a character.
Who cares? My guy Cody Rhodes can't figure out whether he's black or white most days. Like,
Cody
what are
Rhodes
we talking
is
about?
black.
No.
Yeah, he is. Cody's black as shit.
Yes, and Ric Flair is black too. Let's not.
Whoa, Josh, come on, man, that's inappropriate. Come on. Cody's black, Rick's not.
Look, you don't got that Ric Flair drip on that shit, nigga. Woo! Like,
all right. So who did it better though, The Rock or Larry the Cable Guy? Same movie.
Larry the Cable Guy was in The Tooth Fairy?
Apparently,
yes.
Yeah.
He was the original Tooth Fairy.
No, wrong. Backwards.
Or the second one.
I think
Tooth Fairy 2.
Yes. That's a weird transition.
Yeah. So who did it better?
I
don't know. I watched the Tooth Fairy 1. I didn't watch the Tooth Fairy 2. I'll say that.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of inappropriate for me to judge a film that I haven't seen. I mean,
And
we
even
know what
The Rock says the Tooth Fairy was a terrible movie and he should have never done it in retrospect.
every action star has to do a kids film.
You got to go through the humiliation ritual if you want to make it in Hollywood, Tim. Duh.
You two can have both copies for $13.
Oh, fuck me. That's terrible.
I mean, I could just watch The Tooth Fairy 2, but I never saw the first one, so I feel like I'm not going to get the plot of the second one. You know what I mean?
It's really important that you get the first movie to get the full experience.
Look, but back to
I'm
Mitch's
gonna be
question.
lost. Like,
well, I want to address Mitch real quick because he brought my fucking name up. Implied directly that I'm the one he wanted to hear a comment from. He didn't even get a fucking comment from me on the whole situation.
No. I didn't expect that to happen, but that was great.
First off, Mitch, fuck you for not expecting shit to happen. You should always expect the Spanish Inquisition, just like you should always expect some shit to happen when it involves me. Second of all, like, why are we hating on Pedro? Like, yeah, he's got a gay little mustache and shit, but like, is that your bitch getting her titties honked by Pedro? No. Worry about your own fucking property there, Mitchell. Ain't your bitch. Don't worry about it. Second of all, I don't see any of these hoes going, oh my God, I can't believe Pedro touched my titties like that. All of them, look at all of them. They're all big smiles and having a great time. Them hoes are loving that shit. He's good looking. He's attractive. He's got money. He's probably better looking, got a bigger dick than they already fucking. And now this motherfucker want to climb up on them on the red carpet in front of the paparazzi and honk them honkers. Like, yeah, I want to be seen with Pedro Pascal. Like, fuck yeah. Let that motherfucker. If they didn't like it, they.
It turns out all this time I could have been using my anxiety to get great things.
Yeah, you're just.
Well, the Uno reverse here, though, is Josh. Every argument you just made, I could directly apply to Harvey Weinstein.
You know, and Harvey, I don't know if Harvey Weinstein's all that guilty.
We've been talking about that on the show. Yeah,
that's been brought up. Like,
I'll debate that with you. That motherfucker's guilty as shit.
What? No.
I've listened to the tapes.
Wait. The real debate is: were movies better while Harvey Weinstein was doing casting?
No debate. You're right there. That
Okay,
guy was
there we
doing
go.
his job. That's not my argument.
Like Thomas Swole said, there are no solutions, only trade-offs.
Listen, my point is he's good at his job. That doesn't mean he didn't do bad stuff in his downtime.
Exactly. You know,
dude, if you listen to the tape, there is a recording, people forget this, of him literally in somebody's hotel room and the conversation that he had. And it's like, oh no, this guy's a rapist. Like, I don't need to guess. I can listen to the way he's speaking to this person and I'm going, oh, this is a fucking predator. Like, anybody who listened to that tape would have convicted this guy. Like, Jesus Christ. And then you hear like the stories that Brad Pitt told where he was like, yeah, I told him I'd kill him. Because he went after his chick, and I was like, oh no, that sounds exactly like something that would have played out exactly like that. Like, when you hear the stories about what he was doing behind closed doors, as somebody who's at least known some people who've worked in, like, that industry, that guy was a fucking full-on, like, if the shit we heard about was what went public, imagine what that guy was doing privately that was never put public because the people didn't want it that way.
Do you want to hear it?
Go ahead.
It should be secret recording of Undercover's thing.
May 40, why not?
I'm telling you right now.
What do we have to do here?
Nothing. I'm going to take a shower. You sit there and have a drink. Water.
I don't drink.
Then have
Can
a
I
glass of
stay
water.
on the bar?
No, you must come here now.
No.
Please.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not doing anything with you. Now
know.
you're embarrassing me.
I'm sorry. I
No,
cannot.
come in
No,
here.
yesterday was a kind of aggressive for
I
me.
know-
I need to know a person to
I
be
won't
touched.
do a thing.
I don't.
Do a thing, please. I swear I won't. Just sit with me. Don't embarrass me in the hotel. I'm here all the time.
I
Sit
know,
with me.
but
I
I don't
promise.
want to.
Please sit there. Please. 1 minute.
No,
I ask
I can't.
you, go to the bathroom.
Please, I don't want to do something I don't want
Go
to.
to the bathroom. Come here, listen to me.
I want to go downstairs.
I'm not going to do anything. You'll never see me again after this. Okay? That's it. If you embarrass me in this hotel,
I'm not
stay.
embarrassing you. It's just that I don't feel comfortable.
I mean, don't have a fight with me.
Now, this entire thing he's doing right here, keep in mind, this is all going on in the lobby of one of the hotel room buildings, and this whole thing is to try to get her to take herself from that public environment where there's technically employees, which he all pays around,
So
to
they're
privately into the hotel room.
So they're like in the lobby or something, and he's like, "Come to my-"
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, you can hear, I mean, he's trying everything he can not to get this woman in a way of like, hey, I want to get some. This is the way you can hear it in the guy's voice. This is somebody who wants to get this woman alone, away from people, where he can do whatever the fuck and force her to do whatever he
Please, I'm not going to do anything. I swear on my children.
Multiple of these recordings.
On everything. I'm a famous guy.
What? I just want to point out, John Wayne Gacy is also a painter, so like you can be good at something and still be awful.
Yeah, I mean, Hitler had some paintings here and there.
Exactly. You see what I'm talking about? You see them?
I'm very uncomfortable right
Please
now.
come in now. And 1 minute. And if you want to leave, when the guy comes with my
Why
jacket, you can go.
yesterday you touched my breast?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. Just
My
come
breast.
on. I'm used to that. Come on.
Are you used to that?
Yes. come
Whoa.
in.
No, but I'm not used to
I
that.
won't do it again. Come on. Sit here. Sit here for a minute, please.
No, I don't want to.
If you do this now, you will embarrass me.
Embarrass me.
Never call me again. Okay?
Now again, it's the implication. He's who he is. If
I
you
know,
do
but
this to me
yesterday
now,
was
you'll
too
never
much.
see me again.
I
That is
never
code
do
for
another
you
thing
do
for
this,
5
you'll
minutes.
never fucking
Don't
act,
ruin
you'll
your
never get a
friendship
job
with me
again.
for 5 minutes.
I know, but it's kind of like, it's too much for me. I can't.
Please, you're making a big scene here.
No,
Please.
but I want to leave.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you.
You'll never be seen in this town again. You hear me? You fucking.
Yeah, when I heard that clip, I was like, oh no, this guy did. At least 80% of what they accused him of, he did. I'm sure some of it wasn't true, but probably 80% of it.
So that was the thing going and listening to some of the Candace Owens stuff with that is I could think like, you're the fall guy. They're all guilty of this too. You're just the one that, oh no, it was
exactly.
all, we're all clean.
For sure, he was that. She's right about that. She's just not right that he's not guilty and deserves to be in jail. It's like, well, no, this guy was a creep. Like, it doesn't matter that he was maybe railroaded. Like, there are plenty of other creeps that are railroaded that are still in jail. Like,
Wild times indeed. Just like the wild shit that's sort of popping off south of the border.
All right.
Grumpy Gnome, I would let Pedro touch me for 10K. Grumpy, are you a man or a woman? I don't know whether to judge you or not.
It's a man.
Here's a guy.
That's a man, but $10,000
Where
is
is he touching you?
$10,000.
I mean, he's just touching you. I mean, you know.
Yeah, wait. Why do we gotta get into
remember
the details? Like, why can't you just take the
Remember
$10,000
the Great
and you touch
Zohan?
it?
You guys remember The Great Zohan? That movie?
Yes,
You remember the scene where they're debating what he's going to get for telling him where Adam Sandler is, and he's like, I want 2 wives, 1 yogurt shop, and 2 pee-pee touches. Like, that's what I'm envisioning going on here. Like, you're on the phone.
Sounds like a fair trade.
I get 2 pee-pee touch.
Look, 2 PP touches from Pedro, you get 10 grand. I think it's fair.
I think it's fair.
2 pee-pee touches for 10 grand, I'd probably do it. That's 5
See-
grand a
see what I'm
pee-pee
saying?
touch.
Yeah, that's 5 grand. Yeah, it's 5 grand pee-pee touch. You can touch my pee-pee 3 times if you want. I'll even get throw one in for free. Fuck it.
But being a Jew, I'm gonna haggle, so I'll probably get closer to 15 grand for the 2 pee-pee touches.
I won't. I'm not a Jew.
Well, Josh, you're the one who kind of put all of this on my radar, and then I went down a rabbit hole.
You did it again.
What?
You did it again, you son of a bitch.
I'm terrible. I'm a bad influence. I'm
You're
sorry, Mitch.
a
What
piece
did
of
I
shit.
do? You're a piece of shit. Tell me what I did to fucking.
So
hurt
yeah,
your feelings.
apparently we were sending drones into Mexican airspace.
What? No way!
And here's what's even wild: they went dark at one point.
No.
Yeah, right. I know.
What? Wait, whoa. You're telling me the SOCOM Reaper drones with the Predator missiles attached to them went dark in Mexico while circling potential cartel figures? No way, Mitchell. That's crazy. You don't
Right.
mean to tell me the fucking cartel can't track them on FlightAware like the rest of our stupid asses? Interesting.
Or just look up.
My brother in Christ, if you look up, that will be the last fucking thing you see.
It's too late at that point. You're
If you
fucked.
look up and you see that, bro, you just need to know it's already too late and you're fucked.
So this was the post that you had put in. So then I went down a rabbit hole to kind of see what the operations were that were going on, and I managed to get a little bit of a summary here.
Oh, really?
From this one? Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Well, this is one. This is one. The other guy gives much more of an overview. This
Oh,
is
so
just
you want
Fox
this guy.
reporting on it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Today we're diving into the
Like
shocking
128
U.S.
where it
war
starts.
on drug cartels.
Do what?
127.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that
Yeah.
timestamp there.
I'm about to be like, holy
127.
shit, this is a long ass fucking thing.
Yeah, no, I just
It
took
always
the
is.
125 is close enough. Let's go.
There's some narco-terrorists out there shaking in their boots at this point. So according to breaking news from the DEA on August 18th, 2025, Project
Use the
Portero
right
is
word, not
flagship
cartels. They're
operation
narco
to
terrorists. You
crush
gotta fucking
cartel
fight the terrorists.
gatekeepers. Basically, the masterminds that are running smuggling corridors along the U.S.-Mexico border. The DEA's
fucking
press release goes on to
go.
say that gatekeepers are essential to cartel operations, directing the flow of fentanyl, methamphetamine, and cocaine into the United States, while ensuring the movement of firearms and bulk cash back into Mexico. So this memo is saying that by targeting them, the DEA and its partners are striking at the heart of cartel command and control. So it's like the US and the cartels are football teams going head to head, and the US is like, hey, before the game starts, we're gonna burn your playbook. The DEA's launched a multi-week training program at a Southwest Border Intelligence Center that brings Mexican investigators, US law enforcement, prosecutors, defense officials, and
I'll bet you're
intelligence
saying you
pros
fed dollar
together
that
to plan.
fucking base is in Arizona. Is that Southwest border base? Arizona. Guaranteed.
Joint raids, and most importantly, share
Joint
intel.
raids?
This is an intelligence hub, and this new program is going to be the go-to spot. It's going to be the center of the wheel with the different spokes shooting off of it, and those spokes will be directly targeting the cartels, whereas this program will be the intelligence hub for the whole operation. And here's the deal.
I just have to let go. I'll let Leighton go. Go. I got some
Well, the
trouble.
only thing I think I always like pointing out to people with this whole shit show is because we've gone through this similar situation now a couple times. Obama did something similar where he tried to crack down against the cartels passing drugs over the border back when he was president.
Yeah, but
And
wasn't his Fast and Furious?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the point, he drone bombed a bunch of them back then. One of the things that I point out then, and I in conversation with people, the same thing I'm pointing out now, is it has zero to do with actual drug transfer and everything to do with economics. The U.S. economy used to be, back in the 70s and 80s, a big chunk of the private economy was made up by drug sales. The U.S. government didn't want to admit it, but that's just the way that it was. The black market made up a huge portion of actual profit margins in the private market. So people were dealing and making money, and it was becoming profitable for people to continue to deal. This is what heralded in the 80s Coke era, and in all those major cities, was really the economic boom of it, because all of a sudden, guy who had a connect who could get cheap Coke could make a lot of money, a lot more than he could at a fucking cut-in job or working at fucking Walmart. That's for shit sure. And so they started going into that business. Then the cartel came along, and really that was the fault of the biker gangs, because the cartel came in and took over a lot of the biking gangs' drug structures and the mafia's drug structures after the closeout of the Gambino family and them in the 70s. And so where we're at now, really all that Trump is trying to do is exactly what Obama tried to do, which is disrupt the national drug economy and try to make it so that those dealers that exist in the US can start back up production and become profitable again, because it will literally make the GDP and will literally affect the global economy here in the US if the drug market returns to the US, much like all the other tariffs that he's doing. it's sneaky as shit, but that is legitimately what's being done here, is an attempt to make all our drugs here in the U.S. again. It is the same thing he's doing with tariffs, but in cartel form.
Josh,
do
you
we
have any
make-
opinions?
I want to know how we make cocaine in the U.S. and we don't really have coca plants, but like, goddamn.
Well,
this
you get coke from other places, but the point is that it won't come from Mexico.
Later,
It'll
no
come
way.
from other places. Yeah, it's still going to come from outside America. It's just not going to come from them. That's all he cares about.
And I can respect that. At the same time, this shit makes me like really glad. Like, makes me want to join ICE and fucking start kicking. You know, hey, we're gonna go fight fucking like cartel terrorists down in Mexico. Cool, close to home. I can come home every night. Like, that sounds like a great deal. Like, why shouldn't I join ICE at this point? They dropped the fucking like age limit. Like, clearly we're just gonna fight narco terrorists. Like, who doesn't want to kill terrorists? I want to kill terrorists. I got a one terrorist friend. I don't know no terrorist friends. Don't know no terrorists. I got no terrorist friends. I don't fuck with terrorism. I want to like. I was born.
You
I
know,
was.
The other part of that joke is, what does the terrorist uniform look like? There
Don't
ain't
even
no,
know.
there ain't no.
Don't
uniform.
know.
Well, Josh, here's a question
Flip-flops,
for you.
man
Define
dresses.
terrorist.
Yeah.
It's a great question. You know,
I ain't
wish I had
got
an answer.
not one insurgent friend.
I ain't got not one insurgent friend. That's all I know.
I ain't no insurgents.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the problem that I see with the way that people react to this. This was a debate I had with Clint Russell back in the day, was because he was big on the agreeing with Vivek in the concept of, well, we'll go over and drone bomb them and treat it as a military incursion. These people are pumping drugs over the border and da-da-da-da. The point that I'll make to you is the same point that I make to him, which is that the only reason the cartel is able to cart their drugs across the border and make money off of it is because we've created a market for them to do so here.
Absolutely.
So the U.S. government's hand is certainly not clean here. They're the ones that created the black market in the fucking first place.
Not arguing that.
And so the concern that I have is, well, you brand somebody as a terrorist. Why? Is it because they're selling drugs in the United States, or is it because they're selling drugs from another country in the United States, or is it because they're selling drugs that kill people? Like, I have a legitimate problem if the cartel is selling drugs that they are labeling as one thing that are something else. That's the
Respectable.
biggest
Yeah,
issue I
fentanyl.
have, is
I
because
got-
people are buying what they think is an OxyContin, and it's not. It's
No.
fentanyl, because they can get way more of those pills out of a smaller amount of fentanyl. By the way, that is no different than the reason heroin became popular and meth specifically became popular to import, was because cocaine took up more space than methamphetamine and heroin. So the profit margins on those drugs were better than coke.
Oh no, I'm not.
And so,
yeah,
like, I don't get where you actually categorize these people as terrorists. Like, which group of people are the terrorists? Is that MS-13? Is it Trinidad? Is it
Mitch?
He does define cartels. This is the problem.
Here we go. I'm gonna give you the 30,000 foot fucking like way above the clouds answer to this. Is that it doesn't fucking matter what the reasoning is. At the end of the day, if I go into one of these Mexican cartel villages and I'm part of ICE and I kill like 30 men, 12 fucking women, and like a bunch of children, the media isn't going to go report that I killed like 30 men, 12 women, and a bunch of children. They're going to go in there and say, today a group of fucking terrorists were killed and your lives are safer now. And all that matters is that in the realm of public opinion, people are going to go, well, terrorists died. Their lives are not valuable. I don't care about terrorists. They should die.
You're describing Iraq and Afghanistan, dude.
Yes. And if you talk to the average normie American, they're going to be like, good, they deserve to die. They're terrorists. Like, I'm sorry, but the most of your average Americans
I'm
are
not
normies.
disagreeing with you that that's how the average American is going to think, but I think that opinion is purely wrong.
It is wrong, but at the end of the day, when all that matters is the realm of public opinion, that's all that matters. Like, at the end of the day, if I go in there
Well,
and I
fit in right with the Jewish media then, because that's the whole position they're taking up. Like, my position is not that at all. My position is the Vietnam position, which is that I don't want to be a member of the group of people who perpetrate something that 15 years later we look back on and go, those people are evil.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't, like,
And that's what's
just
the
the way
problem
that
with
I think my
Vietnam. It was
brain
a
works.
and exactly, we weren't fighting terrorists and terrorism in Vietnam. We were creating a police action.
Oh, when my grandfather and people joined up, that's how it was
I
sold to
know,
them. Certainly.
like think about it. Up until the last minute in Iraq and Afghanistan, when fucking Joe Biden pulled out the troops out of Afghanistan, people weren't mad that we pulled out of Afghanistan or that it was a wasted effort. They were mad that people died on the way out and that we left a whole bunch of gear that the fucking like the Taliban got. That was the big concern. Was like, oh, we just put weapons back in the hands of terrorists. Like we should have just stayed
I'd
there
actually
longer.
argue that that is what the media made to be the thing that people cared about, but the actual public reaction to begin with was mad about the sums of money that was wasted over the 20-year period.
And you don't think that the media portraying that we left all of our gear behind didn't have anything to do with it? Because people aren't stupid.
No, I think that was small fish. I think they made people pay attention to that instead of paying attention to the hundreds of millions that were spent over that period of time. Pay attention to the weapons we left and not the black budgets and just hundreds of millions we've been dumping in the fire pit for the last 20 years.
I mean, it once again, it comes back to is that, it's a marketing strategy. We're not killing people. We're killing terrorists. Terrorists are bad people. They deserve to die.
Right. So question then for you is how are you not going to have a similar situation in what's playing out with Israel Palestine, where do you think that there's a lack of cameras or media in Mexico?
I mean, the difference is that the American media machine is different than the Israeli media machine. We also have a different outlook. The same people who hate Zionist Israel will be the same ones that will tell you that we need to fight Mexico and take it over and also conquer Canada, even if it means invading and like doing it by force. Yeah, once again, it doesn't matter what I think or what you think or what Tim thinks or what Mitch thinks. The realm of public opinion is all that matters. And as long as I can get the majority of Americans to believe that what I'm doing is noble and righteous, it doesn't matter how immoral or disgusting or degenerative it actually is. Perception's reality. As long as I can get enough people to perceive that I'm the good guy, then guess what? I'm the good guy.
Josh wants to be.
The perception
Josh wants
is
to.
reality argument sounds really good, but historically, it's been literally shown to be garbage time and time
But what
again.
about all the good things Hitler did?
Josh just wants to be there at the finish line and just be like Cotton Hill and just be like,
I killed 50 men.
I killed 50 men. You goddamn right.
The problem with what you're saying is that it falls flat historically. You can claim that it's
not
sort
worried
of the
about
same
history.
argument as
History's
good
written by the
publicity
victor.
is
I just
bad
gotta win.
publicity sort of argument.
I killed 50 men.
Just gotta win. You just gotta win. You write history. Winners write history. Just gotta make sure you're not the loser. You know why the fucking Taliban we won't know about Taliban history? Because we won.
You know, the difference though is like I don't think like a lot of people in the beginning people supported the Afghanistan war because of 9/11. Like they saw it as like a direct threat. I think as time went on, especially after we killed Osama bin Laden, then there was like, what are we doing there kind of feeling for it, and there's no purpose in us being there. I think there will be more support for the cartel war because it is something that directly affects Americans. It's a narrative that you can spin. Now, I agree with you that it's not going to have a positive impact and things are going to go terribly, but I think the American people will buy it more and be more accepting of the losses because, yeah, we're losing men, but we're saving children.
Do you think that the United States, regardless of political lines, and I'll take this back to the Vietnam analogy I made early on, is going to...
I'm waiting for you to finish.
He cut off for me.
...be accepting of English being blown to pieces and pulled out of rubble?
Say that again because it
you froze, bro.
If Frozen caught up, so repeat it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, much like the Vietnam analogy I made and sort of the napalm sticks to kids kind of thing, do you think that the American people, regardless of political lines, are going to be okay with seeing videos of small Mexican children who speak perfect English being pulled out of rubble in pieces?
They're
and
not
I
going
don't
to be
think
okay.
they will be.
They're not going to be okay with it, but it's going to be acceptable losses because we're saving American children.
I fully disagree with
the
you. in much
opioid
the way that I
epidemic
think-
is what they're gonna push. They're gonna push every fucking person you know who's had a fucking opioid overdose, who's died of fentanyl, who's fucking had a heroin overdose. They're gonna be like, the Mexicans are the ones who are doing it. That's what we're
I
fighting.
can tell you guys, this is the thing though. This is the reason I disagree with you is because I've been in these addiction counseling rooms. I've been around people who have dealt with that problem
Yeah,
of
but you're
opioid addiction.
you're like a highly
And-
concentrated, affected people. I'm
Well, no,
talking about
what
the
I'm
general
saying is-
American.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying though. I'm saying the general American at this point, it's sad, but they all know somebody who has
Sure.
been addicted at one point to opioids. And the reality of most of those people, about 80% of all the people in the US that are addicted to these things got addicted not from some fucking pusher that came from across
Sure.
the border or somebody slinging fucking dope, but from somebody who was legal, from a doctor who prescribed them a prescription that came from the Sackler
Absolutely.
family.
But the
I'm not arguing
solution-
that point, but I'm
the sol-
arguing that I can spin the narrative if I'm the if I'm
You
the
can
Trump
spin
administration.
that narrative until those videos start rolling out and people start asking their
But what
addict
is the
friends or
solution
ask
going to
people who
be?
had those
The
issues.
solution is not going to be a libertarian solution to legalize all the drugs. The solution
I'm not
is
making
going
that
to be
argument.
the solution
No.
is going to be to outlaw the drugs and go after the people who are bringing the drugs here. And once they're outlawed domestically, the only target is foreign.
Come on, we got.
I think the trick
ICE.
here was already solved by Trump's administration already solved this problem. It's border control. The whole
Yeah.
solution here has been border patrol. If you have a protected border and you have a port system
But
that is
he's not
protected,
stopping
then the
there.
drugs can't get in.
He's not stopping there. They're sending
why stop
drones.
there?
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. My point is that not stopping there is what is going to get him in hot water internationally and historically. And it will be what paints ultimately his
I think the sentiment for
legacy.
American voters is going to be no, go after them. I'm tired of sending my kids to drug rehab. I'm tired of my kids hanging out with fucking druggies. I'm tired of my fucking family members going in, doing the revolving door. I'm tired of my cousin getting Narcan fucking 2-3 times a month because they're fucking getting bad batches of dope. Like, I dealt with it in my personal life. I can't tell you how many kids I know who are either dead, in recovery, or fucking, still hooked on fucking heroin or opioids.
Yeah, but you know that none of that stops with drone bombing a bunch of cartel people. None of that is being caused en masse
but
by
I
those
also
people.
have an IQ over pond water and can actually rationalize from a logical perspective how the real world works. Most people can't, Leighton. I think that's where we're talking past each other here, is that you're thinking about people like us who are smart and can think about these things and have nuance. Most people are fucking democracy is for the people, by the people, about the people, but the people are retarded, and we know this.
That's why I made the position I did of public sentiment. My position isn't that it won't be supported. I'm saying simply that it will be supported to begin with. But much like the war in Israel, and everybody after October 7th came out and said, well, you got to do something about this because they did this horrible thing. And then they did that horrible thing, and Israel starts going over there and causing this, and videos and photos start emerging of what's being done, and all of a sudden you have political animosity built up. I'm saying the exact same thing tenfold plays out when the people that you're bombing speak English and are culturally connected to the country that you're
agree.
in.
And you know what? For every video that would come out that had a bombing in fucking Mexico where some little kid speaking English got pulled out of the rubble, I would find another fucking clip from some fucking dope fucking spread out in Kensington, Philadelphia, with a bunch of fucking dope zombies doing the Fenty lean and go, this is the cost you have to pay to have your fucking kids safe, to stop seeing your kids fucking dying in the streets, to stop seeing fucking normal people fucking shooting dope in front of your house, shitting in your fucking yard, fucking being degenerates in your property. I'm sorry, but every time that one of those stupid ass little fucking Mexican kids speaking English dying videos, I just find a fucking dope zombie video and be like, this is the cost it takes to fucking not have this in your country, in your backyard.
Congratulations. You will. All that's going to do is turn it into another political football issue, so it'll never get solved.
Why wouldn't it be?
Pass it back and forth for the
Can't
next
let
30
a crisis
years.
go to waste there, Leighton. It's important you don't let the crisis go to waste. Never let a tragedy go to waste. That's how politics works in America. I got to fundraise off this shit, bud.
Man, that turned
Joe-
into quite the showdown.
Joe asked a very important question. What IQ does pond water have?
Below
You've mentioned that
fucking average.
About the same as
On the left, it's on the left side of that bell curve.
I was
I'll
trying
tell
to
you
find,
that.
yeah, I was trying to find something to answer that, but we're just everywhere. I did learn that the two states with the lowest IQ, Louisiana and California.
Ooh.
Really?
Interesting. Yeah.
You know, I'm not surprised with either of them, but what's the highest IQs? If they got the lowest,
I
they know the
saw
highest.
New Hampshire, by the way. I gotta, because you just brought up states having stats. Fucking New Hampshire today was posting on their posting on their Twitter, gloating about how low their taxes are, and in the list that they shared, Alaska's number one.
I was just like, yeah, that's cool, but your cost of living is higher. Like, I remember one of their fucking state legislators, like, hey, come check this out if you're going to move to New Hampshire. Here's a great starter home for you. It was $277, half an acre, 2-bed, 1-bath, and it was like 900 square feet. Like, I'm like, buddy, for fucking like $30,000 less, I can find a 66-acre property that's a 3-2 with like 1,300 square feet. Like, pussy, stop. That ain't, if that's a starter home, like, come to Arizona. You can get a way better starter home with way more land and actually be free.
For like 500 grand, there's areas here in Alaska we could start a town.
It's to each their own. But Tim, are you going to roll that beautiful bean footage?
I could, but I was looking. I was trying to answer your question. I found a different source that found IQ. I'm trying to find number one on this chart. Maybe you guys can help me find.
I mean, we did pull up lowest.
I literally look
country
at it. First thing I
IQ,
look
right?
is New Hampshire. I'm like, oh, great, number one.
Oh yeah, number one highest IQ. Okay, and yeah, it has California at 45. It has New Mexico at 50.
37 for Arizona, 34 for Florida, New Jersey 16. I don't believe
we're
that.
middle of the pack, 29.
Michigan,
and we're smarter
25.
than
Wow.
Hawaii.
I'm honestly shocked.
Georgia 40, Alabama 47. No surprise there for Tim.
Yeah,
Oh, we're smarter than Florida.
Ohio just doesn't make any sense. That place ain't a real fucking state.
It's because
I don't. 23 in fucking Pennsylvania is a lie. I don't want to believe that for.
So you want to see the most racist map on the internet?
Yes.
Here's
an
an
I know what
absolutely.
this map is.
This is the IQ map for the world. Okay.
Big oof.
Have you looked up who the top lowest IQs in the world are? That's a fun one to look up.
No, I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's just a photo of Archie Flower.
I know Sierra Leone and Nepal are on there.
Let's see.
Nepal surprised me, but also it doesn't.
So here it is. Nepal has the lowest average IQ in the world with
Yeah.
a score of 42.99. This low score. I was hoping he was going to give me a chart like the rest of them. Let's see if we can get an image.
Yeah, when I looked it up, it gave me a more concise answer than that.
So here you go. Nepal, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guatemala, Cape Verde, Gambia, Nicaragua, Guinea, not even New Guinea, just the old Guinea, Ivory Coast, and Ghana.
It's just an Italian guy sitting in a chair, like, what
Some
the
Guinea.
fuck, man? I didn't finish high school.
Some Guinea, yeah.
Moderate Guinea.
Yeah, we do have this other one here.
Yeah, this is basically him explaining what the operations are supposed to help with.
Yeah, I feel like Josh is missing out. He needs to hurry up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
But how will Project Portero actually dismantle these violent cartels? Let's break down 4 potential operations starring U.S. air power, drones, and elite teams like Delta Force alongside Mexico's top units. And who is pulling the trigger in these operations? We'll talk about all of that. We'll also discuss ROE, rules of engagement, which is hugely important in any operation, but specifically when you're walking a political tightrope like the U.S. is doing in Mexico with President Sheinbaum.
She looks like she makes good cookies.
I'm going to say pass.
You're going to pass on Grandma?
I am absolutely passing on this woman.
On Mexican Grandma?
On cartel woman? No, yeah.
She
I'm
looks like a bank teller.
Counterpoint for you, Mitch. Status fuck.
No.
The president of Mexico?
It's the president of Mexico, dude. Come on.
I feel like fucking the president of Mexico gives you negative points.
Status? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she has way more status than you. That's like an
Like
upgrade.
if you say
Josh,
I fucked the president of like a country that no one's heard of, I feel like that gives you some kind of allure.
I
but
fucked
saying
the-
you fucked the president
Josh,
of Mexico
smash your past the
somehow
president
makes you
of
worse.
Mexico.
What?
Smash or pass the president of Mexico.
She looked like a smash from the neck down, but that face just loses it for me completely. So I'm gonna go with a pass.
Okay.
All right. See, Josh gets it.
She looks like a smash from the neck down.
She looks like she should be advertising butter.
I wouldn't even go that far, but Josh has his own opinions.
All right. Yeah, we're just delaying for time. Here you go. Keep going.
So first, who are Mexico's heavy hitters? The Mexican Navy's Fuerzas Especiales and the Army's Group Aeromóvil de Fuerzas Especiales are the Delta Force type equivalents for Mexico. FES has nabbed big shots like El Chapo with elite training in amphibious and urban ops. Gallos, they
How'd it go
shine
with
in
his
rapid
son?
response missions in rough terrain. They're tough, but it's said that they are facing corruption risks, potentially infiltrated by the cartels already, and they also have some resource shortages, which will probably be shored up not too long from now by the U.S. bolstering their capability if they're able to root out the corruption first. Those are their most similar comparisons to U.S. Special Operations.
They're never
and
going to
Special
root
Forces
out
team.
that corruption.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me, but wait a minute. I, for 20 years, have seen these people operate in Mexico with unfettered access to the entire government system, and you're telling me, well, once we weed these bad apples out, we'll have it under control.
Can't
Horse
we?
shit. Suck
Can't
my
we just
entire cock.
regime change Mexico?
Roblox
Would
will be
that
a good
easier?
game again once we get rid of all the pedophiles. No?
By the way, they did fucking regime change Mexico. That's how that bitch got there.
Wow. Awful regime. Do regime change, but the good kind.
They did. They put a Jew in charge. What else do you want from them, dude?
Worst
This is
kind
all
of
they know
regime
how to do. You're asking too much from the Republicans and the government.
This isn't the regime change I voted for.
But it's the regime change you got, and you better be ready if you want to make America great again, Mitch. I'm disappointed in you.
I know, Josh. Your vision of come will come to. See what I did there? To fruition. Come will happen.
If it ain't coming, I don't want it.
Canada, United States, Mexico. Come will rule.
Not coming.
Either
Hell
it's going to
yeah.
come willingly, or I'm going to make it come.
Yes.
I can't very mad.
You're goddamn right.
So do we all have anything else to say about the cartels and the new?
Yeah.
I guess honestly, it's a new Indian war because no one wants to fucking talk about it.
Bullshit. I'm going to kill 50 men.
Yeah.
I killed 50 men.
I have a couple of these.
He was like one of the best characters.
Oh,
Speaking of King of the Hill, I was reminded of another great clip of the anime King of the Hill.
I hate
If you
that
want to
you're
pull that up.
I hate that you're segueing to this.
You set it up. You set it up.
It's not an anime.
It is an anime.
I'm
And
about
Rob's
to kill
on my
50
side.
Mitches if he doesn't stop this bullshit.
It absolutely is. We're probably gonna get struck for
Not
this.
a fucking anime.
It absolutely is.
We'll see. Hang on.
It's
Debate
totally
after.
unedited
Debate
footage.
after. Debate after. Okay.
All right.
I don't think we can get copyright for this. It's too overpowering.
Well, let me tell you something. All you can do is let it hit you, and then try to find your legs. I know. I've taken that hit more times than I can remember. Look at me now. I'm fat and I'm old, and every day I'm just gonna wake up fatter and older. Then somehow I manage to drag this fat old bald bastard out into the alley every day. I'm out there digging holes, falling into them, climbing out, trying again. And tomorrow I'm gonna hang outside.
Hell yeah.
You gotta get right back up on that
I swear to God, I'm gonna
slip
kill you,
into a
Mitch.
tight t-shirt, wash off some of that cologne.
I swear to
and
God,
get yourself out
next
of
time I
that
see
tunnel
you, I'm
and
gonna
into
murder you
some
in cold
strange
blood in
water.
front of everybody.
You're realizing it's an anime.
It's not an anime.
It is absolutely an anime. King of the Hill is an anime.
All right, the music is annoying the shit out of me. I can't hear
You
the
literally
epicness.
superimpose fucking My Hero Academia fucking like
What?
music
No, that is
over.
King of the Hill music. I don't know what you're talking about.
You are a liar and a thief, Mitch. You have lied. You have committed fraud, and you've stolen my time. And I swear to
It is
God,
a great anime. I'm
it is
sorry,
not
bro.
an anime. I'm going to fight you at Grand Rapids. Or I got so many fights, I'm gonna have to take part in my gauntlet.
Listen, I know you'll probably do some of that weed Naruto shit, but dude, it's just an anime. Just
It is
calm down.
First off, how dare you disrespect me by saying I watched that fag shit Naruto? Second of all, how dare you disrespect my intelligence by telling me that King of the Hill is an anime?
It is an anime, just like Cory in the House is an anime.
You're an idiot.
Oh my God.
No.
Tim,
I can't
when I
take
murder
what
him,
you're
I just want you to
saying
know that it was justified and it wasn't a nat violation.
and
it's not a nat
justifiable homicide. At this
Wallace
point.
and Gromit is also an anime. I'm just pointing that out.
Once again, I want everybody to understand here on this show right now who's in the chat that in order to have a nat violation, you have to either have some kind of personal or political gain. I'm going to gain nothing by beating Mitch's ass except the general knowledge that Mitch is wrong. I'm not going to gain anything personally or politically, so I am not nat violating Mitch beating his ass.
Listen, Josh, I understand you have a problem with my opinions on Koth, but Koth is a great show, bro.
I'm going. Look, I'm going to have like I'm
King
gonna
of the Hero.
Look, you and your fucking
By the
weirdo
way,
LP
Joe,
buddies,
when
Mitch,
you were
are going to be in the
asking what
WWE locker room, and I'm going to be like Conor McGregor. You're just going to have to line up so I can come down the road and just smack the shit out of all of you real quick.
Joe, when you were asking what the IQ of pond water was, you should have
It is Mitch.
inserted
It
a
is
photo of
Mitch in his
Mitch.
argument.
I'm just saying, man, it's an anime. All the evidence is out there
This was
online.
the
Like you see
perfect
the
follow-up
Yu Yu
for that
Hakusho crossover.
Mitch, don't disrespect me. I will come
I'm not
through this
disrespecting you. I'm just trying to have a conversation about a great anime.
But it's
see,
not an anime.
Joe gets it. It's an anime from Texas.
Let's make
Don't fucking
yeah,
tempt him, bro.
boy.
Don't fucking tempt him.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of every delegate in that fucking convention room. Ain't not shit you can do to me either. Y'all are pussies. Y'all ain't gonna stock me back. Y'all gonna be like, no, that's a nat violation. I can't hit Josh. Well, he hit you first. Aren't you gonna do self-defense? You no, that's violent. I don't want to commit violence. That's a nat violation. You pussies.
This could all be settled with a game of
Smack
of
the
paintball.
bitch. Yeah, I can smack the shit
We
out
do
of
that,
her.
but, you know, I keep on saying paintball war.
Look, Leighton's sitting there, like, ready to make a fucking deal over there. What do you got?
Alrighty. Well, you know, I had one final thing for us to close things out on here for.
And it's not that fucking King of the Hill is an anime.
It is an anime. It is an anime. I don't know what you're talking. This is why I need Rob back here, man, because Rob is the one who understands the vision.
I'm suing
Rob would agree with you.
I also want to point out that Dale Gribble is the most powerful character in all of anime.
I just want to let the chat know I'm taking Mitch to court for fraud.
It is what I have so many videos to prove you wrong.
You know,
that I know you won't watch. But
you goddamn right. I'm gonna make my lawyers do it.
I have my lawyer, but he's just not on this episode.
All right, this is something I do want to talk about too.
So we talked about Malay versus Hoppa briefly
Let's go.
here to here. So finally, I have both the videos here to go through just to kind of hear both where this all started. Play Hoppa first, because then Malay is responding to Hoppa. Malay's is in Spanish though, but they're.
I was gonna say, do either of them speak English? Yeah,
Hoppa does.
Hoppa speaks English. How dare you?
speaks
Disrespectful
English.
and racist.
Well, it's like a German name, isn't it? Is it that
Racist.
Yeah.
Racist.
Austrian, you fuck.
German, Austrian, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
And I would, of course, prefer Millet over many other people too. But from the point of view of an anarcho-capitalist, which he claims is his philosophical conviction, he is, of course, a disaster.
What?
And I cannot agree with making him, among libertarian circles, turning him into some sort of hero. He is not a hero.
What?
Okay, that is my personal view as somebody who has been mentioned by him as one of his inspirations, and as somebody who knew Murray Rothbard probably better than anybody else who is currently alive. And he was mentioned as his other major, well, his main inspiration. So from the point of view of a Rothbardian and a Hoppian, no, Millet is not a hero. He's better than many of the other crap that runs around, but that's about it.
Wow.
Here,
By
here.
the way, I 100% agree with Hoppa here.
Here.
And this is, it's not to say that Millet is bad. He's better than the alternative, but he's certainly not what he purports to be. If he was, he would be doing things a lot differently.
I'm not happy.
Let's hear Millet's rebuttal, though. I want to.
Yeah.
I have to give my obligatory "fuck you, Joe." All right, that's what you wanted. You got it. Anyway,
Tim was so racist.
This one's 4 minutes long, and it's not even in English.
Holy fucking shit, Mitchell.
Hey, it's not my fault Javier Millet took this much time. These were both on one Twitter post, and I downloaded both of them. What do you want me to say?
Who wants to
watch them? Holy fuck!
Who wants to read it?
I'll read it. Fuck it.
All right, here you go.
The conference that Hans Hermann Hoppe gave was shameful, and the truth that he demonstrated. He may know a lot about philosophy, and maybe good narco. Whoa! I can't read that quick. Holy shit! It's fucking like
Spanish for you.
Narco-capitalist in philosophical terms. So he called him a narco-capitalist. But in terms of politics and monetary theory, he is an idiot.
Oh, shit.
Oof, that's not true at all.
He said, well, closing the central bank is the easiest thing. What this man who says was the easiest reform did not realize, he said total nonsense. Because the monetary issuance is a liability. It is a liability of the central bank. Just like the issues of liquidus, liquidity letters, and passes were. By the way, that debt that was placed 90 days on the central bank's balance sheets, and Massa, before leaving office, he made it to 1 day to execute it on the first day, with which we ran the risk that one day there would be quintuple the size of our monetary base. That is, to give you an idea, the disaster it was that. He lit a fuse of hyper... Exactly that. I'm going to guess hyperinflation is what he meant.
Yeah.
Because they believed that there were not libertarians. They believed that we were liber idiots like Hoppe the liber idiot.
God,
Hans Hermann Hoppe. Why is he a liber idiot? Burning Hoppe's books, boys, huh? Those books are useless. No, I'm not saying that they are useless, but he is pretty silly to talk about economics. Okay, then Hoppe's economics books are not good.
Okay, so is there a summary of this? Because this, they're having a conversation.
Yeah, this is going in
now that they're going on the
so far
conversation
he
there,
said nothing that actually refutes anything that Hoppe
says. Thank you.
But
he's
fair,
basically
Hoppe
appealed
really
to authority and appealed to ad hominem horseshit.
Basically, it's like, hey, if I end the banks, it's going to create chaos, and I'm scared because I'm a politician, so I'm not going to do that.
Well, Hoppe's comments were fairly straightforward. His comments were, I'm a friend, I was one of the best people who knew Murray Rothbard, and you claim that Murray Rothbard and me were your inspirations. I'm telling you, from my point of view, you have failed as an anarcho-capitalist. And his response is to say, nuh-uh, because the banks are hard to close.
No, he's just an idiot. He doesn't understand economic philosophy and monetary theory. He's just
a bunch
so
of,
two things on this. It seems like Hoppe always had this thing where these lolberts would come at him with these dumb arguments, and he would look at them and be like, guys, it's not that simple. And now he's coming at Millet and having this argument, and Millet's looking at him and kind of saying, it's not that simple. I feel like I'm seeing things happen, but in a different way.
Regardless of any past arguments, the notion stands that what Hoppe is saying is contextually correct. He is saying, you came in saying you were an anarcho-capitalist, you have done good for your country, you're better than the alternative, but you are certainly not an anarcho-capitalist. You haven't put forward what would need to be done to put forth an anarcho-capitalist society.
This all just seems like an argument for like purity versus pragmatism. Like,
I fully disagree with that.
That
because
feels like what it's boiling
if I
down
can
to.
just kind of like overbear everybody for a minute here. No, like I 100% agree with what Hoppe is saying, and with what Leighton's saying here too, as wild as that may sound to some people, is that no, Hans Hermann Hoppe and Murray Rothbard are, whether people like to believe this or not, are the end-all be-all when it comes to anarcho-capitalism philosophy from a American libertarian perspective.
Thank you, Josh. It feels good to be back.
Hans Hermann Hoppe and Murray Rothbard are the quintessential American libertarian philosophers, whether you like it or not. Ayn Rand, not a libertarian philosopher. She's an objectivist philosopher. That is a completely different philosophy, while in the meld of libertarianism is not libertarianism.
By the way, it's the same reason why I don't like libertarian socialists, is because I see them as being a completely separate thing outside of libertarianism.
So to wholly
Let's
stick
not
on
open
the
that can of
topic of
worms.
anarcho-capitalism, which is what Murray Rothbard and Hans Hermann Hoppe have been the godfathers of, is that yes, if you look at it from a pure perspective of anarcho-capitalism, which as an economist like Hans Hermann Hoppe, you don't have to deal with the political ramifications. Yes, he's been a failure. Has he been way better than every other world leader out there? Absolutely. Has he been more libertarian than every world leader? I would be
by
hard
what
pressed.
metric? By what metric is he a failure?
Yeah. I wouldn't call him a failure.
Okay, well,
but
I'll
if you're
counter
looking at,
that
like,
question with
if
a
you're-
question.
If we're
which is,
grading
what
him
has
purely
he
on
done?
purity,
What has he done as a leader that you would constitute as being purely anarcho-capitalist?
He's abolished more of the state than anybody else before him.
He's basically removed enough regulations that have made it so housing is finally affordable to people my age in Argentina.
Man, Jimmy Carter did the same thing, but everybody's going to call Jimmy Carter a fucking libertarian.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say, by the way. Josh just took the words right out of my mouth.
He's
So
also been
I
putting
can
Tuttle
point to
Twins
you-
on state television because he tried to close
Right.
down the state
Cool
television.
for
and they
him.
said
Great.
no.
Yeah,
I
fucking
can point
awesome.
you
All
towards.
sorts of
I
little
can point
shit
you
here and there.
towards. I can point you towards hundreds of politicians, people who have been in power in different states or
Different states.
See, the
different
argument is so
personalities,
ungood
or
there.
federal-
would be
We lost him.
libertarian.
We
Oh,
lost you
am
again
I
for a
back?
second. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're back.
Say it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
There are
Say it
plenty of
again.
people you can point to historically that have been within the U.S. government that have done things, presidents, in fact, that you can say, oh, this
I do want to point out, Javier Milei also legalized guns.
person did something that doesn't make them a libertarian or a
Okay.
successful anarcho-capitalist.
But you're saying
Okay.
but you're saying he's a failure. Okay, so I just did a quick search. How much of Argentina government has Milei removed?
Literally
Javier
the poverty rate is
Milei reduced the size of the Argentine government shortly after taking office, cutting the number
So
of
what you're
government
saying is it still
ministries,
exists.
cutting
Let
the
him finish.
number of government ministries in half. He
So it
literally
still exists.
cut the government in half.
But it
And you're
still
saying-
exists.
And you're
I
saying
don't
this
mean to
isn't
sound
good
like an
enough.
asshole
He's not a
here.
real libertarian. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes,
I'm,
and
I'm
this is
not
where-
trying to be an asshole, but I'm saying you're looking at a small picture. Okay,
Uh-huh.
the point that I'm making is an anarcho-capitalist's entire plan for government, the
Is
non-minarchist
to destroy
position-
it. I lost him. God damn it! It's pissing me off. I'm
Yeah,
trying to have
yeah,
an
yeah.
argument.
God
point,
damn it.
and Murray
Skynet.
Rothbard.
Your
This
fucking
was-
method is terrible.
This was
Sorry.
Murray Rothbard's whole point, and
Uh-huh.
was Ron Paul's whole point.
Was what? Because it cut out.
It's not just about destroying it. It's about getting rid of it in such a way that it cannot be immediately put back in place and restructured. The whole point of why Ron Paul says to end the Fed is because if you allow the Federal Reserve to continue in any way, shape, or form, it just becomes the same thing right back again in the same place.
So is the
in 50
argument
years.
is the argument that he's not a libertarian, an anarchist hero because he didn't kill it and then burn it in its grave, like it
Tim.
still has the ability to come back under
Let
a
me-
new
whoa, whoa,
libertarian.
Javier Milei's entire political career
I'm
was
asking.
built on running around with a chainsaw, telling
Leighton.
everybody
And he cut
was
it
going
in
to
half.
demolish
And he
the
did.
land. He
Leighton,
didn't. He
Leighton.
hasn't in a way that's going to last, and you know that.
Leighton, let me take this one real quick here.
Sure.
We talk about what did Milei do where he's considered a failure, and
Yes.
you're right, Tim. He's done a lot of great things. He's probably the most libertarian president in Argentina's lifetime. The same way that
The
Donald
only
Trump
libertarian
is probably the
president
most
in the world.
libertarian president in our lifetime. He's helped end
No.
Yes, but and hear me out. This is where I'm going with this. So I want to wait and let me go here. Is that there are libertarians in American libertarian philosophy who tell you that Trump is the most libertarian president in our lifetime. The same way they would.
Sarcastically.
No,
That's what I do.
No, I'm not
Just to piss
sarcastic.
off the prags.
No, not sarcastically. Mitch, for every one troll like you there is that's saying it sarcastically, there's at least 2 or 3 more that are not. They're like, no.
Just to make Joe angry.
Just to, maybe that's what they're doing, but they are really serious. Like, hey, Donald Trump is way better than any other president we've gotten in our lifetime, and he's still a statist, but it's the same concept. Like, is Donald Trump an anarcho-capitalist? No. Anybody who tells you Donald Trump's
with what
so
you're
just
saying,
cut me off. Fuck
Neither
me.
it-
Okay, cool. I don't give a
No,
fuck. Whatever.
This has gone so far off the rails, and it's gone.
No, it hasn't
on
gone
so
off
late
the
that
rails.
I
I'm trying to
am
make a
cutting you
point,
off.
but fuck me. I'm gonna shut up and let you talk.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Anyway,
repent now, repent now.
Fuck you, no. I'm going to
my
hell
God.
and I'm
So
gonna like
with
it.
what you're saying with like how Trump is relatively the most libertarian, I get that. But the thing is, Trump wasn't going out there and like actually quoting Murray Rothbard and actually bringing these ideas to
He
the
literally
masses.
came to the fucking LP convention. Said,
Yeah,
vote for
yeah.
me.
and what-
Said, I'm the most
tell me,
libertarian
what
fucking
lines of
candidate
Murray
out there.
Rothbard did he quote in that speech? What lines from Ludwig
None,
von
he
Mises?
didn't need to.
That's
Free
my
Ross.
point. That's
Free
my
Ross.
point.
Yeah, Free Ross. That's what he said.
Yeah, because
Is
he knew exactly what to say.
I disagree with Josh that Trump is the most libertarian president.
Grover
but I
Cleveland.
also
No.
But
I'm
I
not-
also
Grover
I'm not
motherfucking
Calvin
Cleveland.
Coolidge. Calvin
I'm not
Coolidge.
saying
No,
that.
Calvin
Other
Coolidge
people are
sucked.
saying-
Grover Cleveland and
Oh.
Martin Van Buren.
See, I'm trying to get to the point I want to actually make, but I'm not because my dramatics have fucked me very poorly. So let me cut the dramatics out and get to the point. Is that the same way American libertarians tell you that and mean it that Trump's the most libertarian president in
Right.
their lifetime? Because Calvin Coolidge wasn't in our fucking lifetime. Grover Cleveland not in our fucking lifetime. For most of us, fucking Jimmy Carter,
Dramatics.
Ronald Reagan not
Keep
in our
going.
lifetime.
Yep.
Javier Milei might be the most libertarian president in our lifetime, but he is not an anarcho-capitalist. Not in the purest sense, not the way Hopper and Rothbard describe. He is at best an Ayn Rand objectivist minarchist who does anarchist capitalist things in his free time.
So
Yeah, at
what
best,
exactly?
At this point, he's a minarchist.
What exactly is the area he's failed at, though? That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
still
That's
not
what I
getting.
want to know. Yeah.
If you're
Okay,
an
you
anarchist, you're not
cannot-
going to involve yourself in fucking partisan politics, which he did. First and foremost,
Well,
you're
it's
going to
not
completely
just-
reject that.
So
This is
to me,
retarded.
It's not. It's
It
not.
is.
Is that the easiest way to?
Why do you
frame
think
it
Hopper
is
and
that
Rothbard weren't involved? They weren't
what
running
he
for
has
office.
done? What he has
But
done while
Rothbard
he's
did
been
still
there.
play the political game a lot.
All right, make your point.
While-
Leighton. Go ahead.
What he has done while he's been there has been immensely good for his country. He has brought what was 100% or higher interest rate down to a manageable level. He should be applauded for that. He should be applauded for cutting the size of government and all these things.
Oh, they
But
should
an
build statues of his honor
anarcho-capitalist,
in Argentina, without a doubt.
correct? But purely an anarcho-capitalist would not make the decisions he's made. They would make decisions.
What would
that
they have done different?
meaningfully-
No.
Well,
They
first
wouldn't-
off, the way
go.
that he basically has already said openly that because of the way that his country's laws have been created, that he will not be able to get rid of the government in a meaningful way because the next administration will simply put it all back in place. What that means is he is willing to play within the democratic system that exists there. He is saying that he is a pragmatist. He's not or a minarchist. He
So-
is not willing to actually be an anarcho-capitalist where
He's
it
being
counts, which is
pragmatic,
the
and I'm-
dissolvation of the state.
Before you jump in, Mitch, what I've been thinking about this whole time is you guys are mad that he killed the baby known as the state, but he didn't kill the mother, which can birth the state. So therefore, he wasn't good
Yes,
enough.
and now we're gonna birth another fucking state. Like, yes,
Yeah.
actually, that's a great analogy, and I agree
Well,
with him.
no, it's
I'm not
it's
mad at
worse
he
than
killed
that.
the baby.
It's
I'm mad that
worse
he
than
didn't
that.
slaughter the mother.
He
too.
is fucking the mother. He is married to the mother. You're missing the entire point.
He's
The
gonna
point
be the
is,
one that's gonna have another baby.
Yeah. He was in the room with the mother and could have killed her, and instead he stuck her dick in her. Like, that's the whole
Poverty in
point.
Argentina fall from like 52% to 38%.
None of this is
like
proving me wrong.
I know,
I'm
but
not
I'm just
making that
saying, like,
argument.
I would call this a success.
As far as fucking the
A
mother is
success of
concerned,
what?
If you're
As-
a minarchist, then yeah, it's a great.
Not of
movement.
anarcho-capitalism.
I don't know,
It's a
bringing down
success of-
poverty through the free market.
That's
far
not
as-
an anarcho-capitalist stance. We don't
Great.
care about
Then
poverty.
you're a free market
Poverty is
libertarian.
acceptable
Great.
in anarcho-capitalism.
That's not an anarcho-capitalist. Those are two
as
very
far
different
as
things.
as far as fucking the mother is concerned, yeah, I don't agree with AOC's policies, but would. Here we go.
Oh, absolutely.
Josh is right.
Thank
you guys
you.
are wrong. But Josh stood us up in Discord the other night, so fuck
you
Josh.
guys. I gave you the whole
Yes, you
AAA
lost,
fucking
Josh.
pay-per-view.
Just by Ronan just declared you lost.
There
No,
we
I
go.
didn't. I won. Vernon said I was right. That's all
Yeah,
that matters.
but because you stood him up,
What?
you're
I
wrong.
didn't.
By the
all
way,
I heard was Josh
I'm
was right, and I
somebody
tuned
who-
out from there.
Not only on this show, but on my own show, defended
Mm-hmm.
Javier Milei and has defended many of the positions he's taken up. But
I don't-
I'm simply making the point that
Listen. yeah.
I don't think anything he's done is going to last. And I think that most people who understand their government system has said that, including him.
Okay. We'll see. I mean, that's yet to be determined.
Yeah,
but I think the way
I don't
of-
think
of-
that's the case for a few reasons, but I'll let Tim go. Sorry.
only thing I wanted to say is I just disagree with his characterization that he's not a libertarian hero or some anarchist hero. He has cemented in the mind of many Argentinians that this is the way forward, and he's proven that it can work on a national scale. So I think for that alone, whether or not it stands past his tenure, nothing does. The American Revolution didn't last. The Articles of Confederation
popularity in
didn't last.
Argentina.
Nothing fucking
He's a
lasted
great-
past the next dictator.
He's a
okay?
great Randian,
It's never
but
going to
a piss
happen.
poor Hoppian and a fucking bad fucking Rothbardian. That's all I'll say.
I
Great
don't-
Randian, though. Great
But
Randian.
this is the bullshit.
So-
this is the bullshit. Anyway,
So-
I'm sorry.
What bullshit? This is
Just to wrap things up, I
Yeah.
don't think that once he's
Yeah.
gone, that's going to be the end of what we're seeing. I think what we're seeing is kind of an organic change that's happening in Latin America right now, because Latin America for a long time has been steeped in communist foreign policy from the USSR, and you're kind of seeing the remnants of that dying out with the old people. Because to a lot of these people in these countries, socialism, communism, that's fucking old people ideology. That doesn't help me in my world. I didn't grow up during the era of the glory of the Soviet Union and the trains and all that bullshit. So, like, a lot of these people, now that they've gotten older, they don't want what the left is selling. And we see that in Argentina. We saw that in El Salvador, even though he's not as libertarian, you know. Although that sounds like you guys kind of think he is, although I'm a little bit confused by that. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
But,
I'm just pointing out right here,
so
Milei's popularity in Argentina is less than 50% currently.
The people are retarded.
Depends on which poll you look at, because I've also seen polls that show otherwise as well. But just continuing on with that, a lot of these countries that I've looked at, like Peru, for example, they fucking hate their president there, and the people there want a Bukele or a Milei. Like, I jumped into the comments and made a comment saying, like, yeah, they should get a Bukele or a Milei. Bro, I got so many of these fucking Peruvians jumping in, like, talking shit and saying how they want a Bukele or a Milei. And so I can only wonder what this is like in other places like Bolivia and whatnot, who are looking at these countries and thinking, why can't we have success like that? Why can't we take care of the gangs like that? You know what I mean?
Fun fact, Bolivia sent their elections going to a runoff, and I think for the first time in like 50 years, they're not going to have some kind of socialist or communist candidate. Like
Exactly, man.
Yeah, both
Like,
of the
I've
candidates in
seen
Bolivia
so much
are like
shit.
right of center candidates, quote unquote.
Like, I seriously think we're seeing what I'm calling the organic Latin American spring, because this isn't like the Arab Spring where that shit was funded by the CIA and it happened in like a year. Like, this seems a little bit more organic and slow moving.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, of course the CIA has shit doing here. I'm not retarded, Josh. But at the same time, this seems to be happening so slowly that there's more of an organic element as compared to what we saw in the Middle East.
I mean, I could just rage bait you all and tell you that Javier Milei is a fucking CIA plant that was fucking installed by the government.
The CIA liked Javier Milei because he wasn't because he'll do business with them. When it comes to the CIA, it doesn't have to do with what your ideas are. It just is, will you do business with me? That's why in Venezuela,
which has a lot to do with your ideas.
In South America, it's why in Venezuela
you support Israel and you're kind of Zionist, and you know you're going to be cool with us.
Who will do business with us? That's what it comes down to. Like in Venezuela, we supported Guaido, even though Guaido is even more communist than Maduro. But Maduro won't do business with us, so fuck it, we got to take the commie. And then that failed.
Guaido was right. You were trying to blow up the planet. He did what he had to do.
Guano?
What in the name of Star Trek are we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna justify telling you people what the reference I made was
Babylon
because
5?
it's fucking too embarrassing.
Babylon 5?
You don't know who Guaido is. No one knows what that name is.
No,
I feel like I've heard it.
You should all be ashamed.
Star
You should
Wars?
all be deeply ashamed with yourselves.
I am. You're right, Leighton. I'm sorry.
5 Hail Marys.
When I probably spelled it wrong, but when I looked up Quado, this is what I got. It's like a 3-way butt plug. I don't know what Quado is.
That's crazy. What do we need a 3-way butt plug for?
Well, there's 4
You guys
of
have
us.
never seen Total Recall.
No.
I know what it's about.
Are
but I've
you
never seen
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I spelled it correctly, and I didn't get it right, and Ronan got it.
It's
Okay.
Quato.
Oh,
Quato.
T. Oh, with a T. Okay. So
Yes,
I didn't
with a
spell
T.
it right.
I am deeply maddened by everyone on this call for not having seen Total Recall
Hang on a
or
second.
knowing the character Quato.
I mean, I know Total Recall. I just haven't seen it.
Is that him in the corner? Because why is this like a cuck thing?
Cuck.
Why? Yeah, I'm getting real big cuck vibes. Where's
Look up
Quado?
Quato. Look up Quato Total Recall.
Yeah, I guess I have to now. Oh, it's with a K.
It's not even spelled that way.
Okay, so this is Quado. So what was the joke? I missed it.
Well, in the movie, he's mad because they're trying to turn on the atmosphere of Mars. It's a whole thing. It's dead now at this point, and you people don't even know the reference.
Yeah,
you're uncultured
once you have to
swine,
explain
so-
it, it's no longer guano.
Guano is shit. That is correct.
That
See, they got that reference. Okay.
Bunch of uncultured individuals in this call.
I have to go watch Total Recall now.
I'm already too busy watching Firefly at the behest of our audience.
You
but,
are fucking homosexual.
It's a
Latent
great.
even.
It is a phenomenal.
You
anime.
are a latent homosexual, and you should be ashamed of yourself for saying you watch Firefly publicly.
Firefly.
Hey, he's a latent homosexual?
Yeah.
What's
Latent
that?
homosexual.
What the fuck is this?
Homosexual.
Gayer than a regular homosexual. That's like you're going from like a normal gay to a Chase Oliver gay.
So Josh, you're a weeb, so that makes your
I'm a
opinion
weeb.
irrelevant.
Whoa.
You're the one that thinks King
You
of the
watch-
Hills
you
is
watch
anime.
Who watches anime, you fucking fairy?
You're the one that
Gay
thinks
fucking
King of the
watches
Hill is an
anime, too.
anime.
Not like regular
Yeah, King of the
Japanese
Hill's an anime, but I'm not a weeb.
That's some
Yeah,
weeb
no,
shit
you're
to
a
say.
weeb. You're a weeb.
What? That King of the Hill's an anime?
Your gay
Yes.
Texas anime's weeb.
Nah, man, you're the weeb.
You're
No,
a weeb.
That's
That's
some weeb
weeb.
shit to say.
No, you're a
No.
child.
No, that's
You're a
weeb shit to
child.
say. To try to normalize anime to make it feel like, oh, everybody likes anime. You like King of the Hill, don't you?
Yeah,
that's some
Mitch is a
bullshit.
child.
Oh yeah, I'm running for mayor.
Ori in the House is the one that everyone says is the best anime, but honestly, I think King of the Hill's better.
Oh,
Stop pushing your
washcloth.
shit.
All right. But, God, I don't even know which one of these cleansers to close on after all of that.
I do. Here you go.
God.
I want to see this one because Mitch is always talking about
Oh,
Fallout.
the
New
Fallout
Vegas.
one? Yeah, because this one oddly fit into our show because of politics.
Oh, you fucking Fallout fag.
Okay, but hang on.
I'm
At the end of
Play
this,
battle royales.
at the
I'm
end of
hanging.
this, he's getting ready to go through each of the different factions and who you have to choose from.
Okay.
Tell me why Legion isn't the best. Okay.
Okay,
Here we
I'm gonna
go.
wait.
Okay.
Hi, I'm a mailman who got shot in the face, and now I get to pick the fate of all those dirty poor people. Now who should I give all of the power to? I'm not listening to you. Fuck you. Mr. NCR, why should I give it to you?
Well, you can pay taxes.
That fucking sucks. That's awful. Bad.
And we believe in equality.
But you keep killing people.
So, yeah.
So you're basically the faction equivalent of Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you. Okay, Caesar's Legion, what do you got for me?
Well, we give women no rights.
Ooh.
And we crucify anyone who doesn't like us.
Ooh, how wacky.
And we're bringing back slavery, baby.
Yeah, if I pick you, I'm not gonna hear the end of it, sorry. I'm gonna leave you to your tumor.
With my ending, you get to decide everything yourself.
That makes me irresponsible. I don't like it. I will put us in rocket ships and assault people
He's
who
who I
disagree
pick.
with my funny remarks.
Hell yeah, Leighton.
You're like a talking TV.
Yes.
Did you even hear what I said?
No.
Blow up these metal hobos.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell, stop beating me. Stop beating me. Ow, ow, oh, that hurts. Ow, ow. Oh, man. Oh,
Grandma, what did the TV man believe in again?
Well, he was a libertarian, sweetheart.
What do they believe?
Should someone have to have a government-issued license to drive a car?
Hell no. What's next? Requiring a license to make toast in your own damn toaster?
Uh-oh.
All right, so there you go. Your choices are NCR, the equivalent of Joe Biden, Caesar's Legion, oppress women and bring back slavery, or alleged libertarian, the TV man.
I'm for the TV man.
Oh my gosh, Caesar's Legion for the win.
Honestly, like Caesar's Legion kind of like inspired me more, but like the TV man said I could do whatever I wanted, and that makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
They built his character off of a mix of Howard Hughes and Henry Ford, and it's some of my favorite dialogue ever written in a video game, period. It's great.
It's good stuff. I chose this one because I don't know the stuff between Stephen A. Smith, but I think Mitch would choose Mr. House, right?
I don't even know who these people are, but sure.
Mr. House is the TV man, but Mitch is muted, so he can't tell you.
Mitch
about
don't want to talk. Fuck
nope,
you,
still
Mitch.
can't hear you.
Nope.
Still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Fuck you, no.
Between the TV man and the other TV man, the one where you get to choose everything yourself.
Oh, so those are different?
Yeah, those are both different.
Mm-hmm.
To do his, you have to kill Mr. House, and then you basically create Anarchy Vegas.
Yeah, to be clear, the going with the robots and going with that whole side is sort of the most I don't want to pick a side kind of decision because
classic libertarian.
You kill everyone.
Kinda, yeah. You get to kill
Fuck it.
everyone.
Let's do that. You know what? I'm going to recant my earlier statement. Let's go with this TV guy.
Mr. House is sort of written like a anarcho-capitalist mixed with a dictator.
Whereas this guy is just like pure anarcho-capitalism.
Yeah.
But like completely shit-showed. Oh, I like the shit show. Yeah, fuck this guy with his like authoritarianism. I want the shit show.
The shit show is the one that most people on average end up completing. Like the statistic that I saw.
Wait, which one was?
The shit show. The Yes Man.
I don't know. Who are they picking? Are they picking this guy?
They're just like, you're responsible. I'm responsible. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, the same reason that little fucking weird green guy's scared is the same reason it entices me and gives me a little chubby.
He's like, I don't want the responsibility.
I want all the responsibility.
I'm with Caesar's Legion. Fuck them.
Yeah, me
They
too.
don't know what's good for them. I'll give them what's good for them. If we end up picking number 3 where I can do whatever I want, we're going with number 2 anyway. So
yeah, exactly. But I'm in charge is what I'm really saying.
There you go.
I'm the dictator in this situation. Get over it.
The other ones you have here are Stephen A. Debate Stephen A. I don't know what this topic is about Durant versus Grant or whoever.
It's literally just Stephen A. Smith debating Stephen A. Smith. I threw it in there because I needed a bunch of cleansers, and obviously we're not going through all these at this point.
But what's the 3000 one? The 3000 History Channel finds us 3000 years. From now?
Yeah, the History Channel documents
good?
our world. Yeah, it's funny, but it's like 4 minutes. You could at least play some of it, and we'll laugh.
Jesus fucking Christ, Mitchell.
We're not playing all of this. We're not
Holy
playing.
fuck! Why do you always find the ones that are like 12, like 15
Because
minutes?
it's not my fault that people make
It's
fun.
not my fault they make them long.
Now,
I just distribute
Mitch,
them and don't
Can I
watch
make a suggestion? When you
Watch the
find
fucking
clips
video
like
before you
this that you like, well, no, there's an easier way to do this. He could just find the clips that he likes, and then he could just run them through Opus and have it trim out all the shit that's not worth watching. And then you just have a downloaded file that's much shorter.
Wait, and he has to be responsible. That's fucking scary.
Yeah, that's what you're asking for too much. You're simply asking for too much.
You ever see a tweet from fucking South Park? Same thing. Like, oh god, the pressure.
Oh god, the pressure.
All right, we'll try it. We'll see how it goes.
Lost relics of the ancient world, 3,000 years ago.
I'm pretty sure
Using
I've
a
watched
state-of-the-art rover, archaeologists from Hubbard University have breached the silence of a long-sealed chamber in the ruins of a
It's
site
actually really good. I
researchers
thought it
have
was a real
aptly
like
named
History
Wakitumbo.
Channel thing for a minute. It looks like something I probably watched before.
Wait, what's that? What mysteries of the old world lie buried by time?
Right there. Move there.
What they discovered may perhaps change our understanding of antiquity
Joe,
forever.
fuck you.
My God.
My whole day.
This civilization was far more advanced than any of our original notions.
Oh god!
I love how Mitch
Empire
talks about
dedicated
hostage
to
shows
the
and he sends a 4-minute fucking clip to hold us hostage.
arts, to the divine.
The gay fucking picker
But
what
also
shit is this,
to the
Mitchell?
sciences.
Do you watch
The
these
research-
videos before you send them with this faggotry?
I do. And if we hit
Oh
play,
my
you'll
God.
see even more things they've
Researchers have
discovered. from the
uncovered a scroll, what may be a diploma of high academic achievement. These people,
The breadth of their study, they may have unlocked knowledge greater than we possibly
Joe
could have
Rogan.
imagined. Perhaps greater than
This is good.
the Library of Alexandria.
I believe we're looking at some sort of canned food or
That's
meat.
a flashlight.
They had brilliant techniques of
I knew it!
preservation. These people didn't waste a thing.
Idols, suggesting a deep and devout religious fervor.
They had a complex system of belief, a polytheistic pantheon. There was a trickster deity, a god of science,
Oh my
demigods even,
Pop
men
goes.
made from iron.
There were at least 3 Iron Men.
We're still having trouble translating their hieroglyphics. Their language was so complex.
The terms goon or jelk, these are both nouns, verbs, sometimes adjectives, used in everyday speech, yet their meanings lost to time.
Perhaps terms of affection. I goon you. Have a nice gel.
Many ancient tablets reveal mystic secrets.
Tablets of Roku, of Kindle, of Amazon Fire. These were the spells they would cast in their time. Of course, what we now call science.
This sock is perfectly fossilized.
What?
Some mysteries remain unsolved.
The apple was certainly confusing. We theorize either it was lightly cooked on the top to increase its flavor, or it was used in an incense burning ritual to speak with spirits on the other side. Either way, it was perfectly preserved, just like this flower.
A warrior culture,
Oh, God.
one of bravery and litigious acumen.
One
Prime?
folk hero by
Come
the
on,
name of
dude.
Saul, they would invoke him or call
Oh,
upon
Jesus.
Saul's name in times of dire need.
That's Dobby from Harry Potter.
Their entire class system was centered around the hoarding of symbolic totems or trinkets.
Essentially,
fuck is
they
that?
would wear their money on their shoes.
This man was
okay.
clearly a king.
I feel like we have only just scratched the surface. We have so much to learn from our ancient past.
What's wrong?
It's not responding.
Some secrets remain hidden, but others will soon see the light of discovery.
Unfortunately, the rover suffered a catastrophic failure when its treads got stuck on a busty anime mouse pad, and it spun into a fragile yet structurally significant cup of Baja Blast.
We got to get in there.
Luckily, it captured one final image, and it is
Jesus.
breathtaking.
Have a nice.
Yeah, that was good. That was worth it. I enjoyed it.
That's
I wanna
how the
kill
show will be
myself.
remembered.
That's how this show will be remembered. There's
Yeah.
not nearly enough Nazi imagery or racist stuff or
No,
just anything.
not at all.
We're not even close, Mitch.
Oh man.
Needs more yarmulke.
That's
Quoting
right.
the Indian man from Catch 22. Yeah.
Yeah, we need more. Yeah, exactly.
Gonna compare me to some specker nigger? Fucked up.
Oh man. All right. Well, do you have anything as far as plots go to bring this plane in for landing, Josh?
What the fuck did you just say?
For some reason, when I played Christian Purley's music, it muted Mitch. That was weird.
That was strange. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Anyway, plugs.
Mitch, I believe Mitch is wrong about Malay. I believe Leighton's wrong about Greater Israel. Tim, I believe you were wrong about Roblox tonight.
What?
I'm the most most right person on this show. I'm always right. I've always been 100% right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm correct. So I want everybody to understand that, like, even when you disagree with me, it's not that I'm wrong. It's that you're wrong and you just wish you were right like me. So it's okay. I completely understand. Follow me at Real Swamp Joss on Twitter. If you want to find me on Facebook, God bless and good luck. I don't really fucking use that thing anymore. Donate to Leighton's campaign because he's going to be an awesome mayor in Alaska one day. And yeah, next.
All right, Tim, what do you got?
Follow us everywhere at RealSwampcast.com. Onlyfans.com/RealSwampcast. We have, last I checked, we have one slot left on our fantasy football league. So eventually we'll do a member show or something like that where we get into that.
We have to look.
Yeah.
the draft for the fantasy league is the 31st of October or August. I'm sorry, I'm thinking like
It's in like 2 weeks.
The 31st of August. It is not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. We are having the fantasy draft live. It is going to go down at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. That means if you're out here in the West Coast or, one of those West Coast time states like me, because I'm not on the West Coast exactly, that means it is 6:30. If you live in fucking fuck-ass Rob territory, that means that shit is 8:30. And if you, for some ungodly reason, you live in one of the weird mountain fucking central states, then it is 8:30. But digressing.
I have my own time zone because I'm not a pussy.
If you are Leighton, it's probably like fucking 5 in the afternoon. What I'm saying is, though, we have one spot left.
What is
there you go. I'm SWAT Cats.
What is reserved and available? What is there 2 or 1?
I don't know what the fuck reserved is. Probably means somebody took the spot but hasn't filled in all their shit yet because they're a lazy fucking twat. So get your shit together. There's one more spot left out there. Fill in your shit and get it together. We got me. We got Mitch. We got Magoo. You got Tim over here. Rob, Leighton, Mario. All these people. We're doxing everybody in our show right now. So, hey, if you didn't want your fucking name out there, too goddamn bad. You're out there now. Haha, just like I am. But you got
That's
one
fine.
spot left. We're not fucking making more spots. If you don't fucking get Team 7, you're going to be fucking Team 0 because you're not getting in this shit.
What is it?
And fuck you, Joe Hanush. You're a fucking pod boarder.
Yeah, I like everybody that put in their actual stuff, like Duke's Devious Devils. I don't know if he made that. Robert's Rowdy Team, that's lame. He needs to do something. Logan's Loud Team, not sure about that. Yeah, these are kind of weak. The Swamptown Shockers, they're gonna, we're gonna do well. I don't think we're gonna win, but we're gonna do well.
I thought the
SWAT Cats coming in for the W this year.
Yeah, yours is good.
Status.
Yours is good. I just, people got to put some, like, Skeeters, okay? He put some effort in there. There ain't no fucking way Disney recommended Skeeters, okay?
No, not at all. ESPN did not recommend Skeeters. I've been using SWAT Cats for over 10 years. Like, SWAT Cats is my shit. Yeah. SWAT Cats has won multiple championships. SWAT Cats is a fucking fantasy league multi-champion. Like, you better come. If you want to come for the best, you better come for the SWAT Cats. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, The only reason I went with pigskin potheads was because that was the team I'd been using for years, and it's like dusting them off and bringing them out to play.
SWAT kit's gonna bring the Radical Squadron on your ass. We're gonna be dropping bombs on your ass, like zoom boom.
I thought that's
goddamn
what it
right,
was.
SWAT cat.
I thought that's what it was. Yeah. Anyway.
Goddamn great, best fucking kids cartoon ever.
All right, Leighton. Plug your Joe Vogler documentary.
OutlawedThoughts.com is the YouTube channel that'll take you there, or just search up Outlawed Thoughts at Liberty Leighton on Twitter. And yes, Joe Vogler doc's coming soon, very soon. I've also got scripts for like 2 other things I'm going to be doing pretty quick there.
Leighton.
And then what?
Where can I get the Joe Vogler shirts that you're wearing right now?
This is a one of. I made this specifically to.
Oh goddamn it! I was like, I want a Google Joe Vogler shirt.
I am going to set up merch stuff, and this will be part of it because I still have this design.
That's my way of telling if Alaskans I'm dealing with at work are cool. I bring up, I'm like, hey, y'all heard of Joe Vogler? Like, you're from Alaska? You ever heard of Joe Vogler before? And if they tell me no, or they're like, Joe Vogler, I'm like, okay, you're not cool. The ones who are like, oh, let me tell you about Joe Vogler, I'm like, you're cool. Okay, I like you.
But yeah, so and then I am running for office. I don't currently have a way for people to donate to me yet, but I'm getting that set up. But I don't know how much I'm gonna have to spend on the campaign at this point. It might not be too bad because
Leighton, I'm sending you money anyway. I'm just gonna fucking Venmo you. I don't give a fuck. You cannot set up shit. I know you're a Jew. You got fucking ways to send money to you. You're gonna take my fucking cash and be happy.
I did
but yes,
Leighton,
buy drugs and hookers with it, please.
Go buy drugs and hookers, as he says. Go check out Retro Remnant on T Public, and maybe if I make enough money, I will donate a Sonichu medallion to Leighton's campaign.
Joe, I am going to fuck you next time I'm in Florida. Don't ever say that my IQ is pond water again.
My tram will be Josh's IQ is pond water.
Yeah, watch the tram car, please. Run your ass over.
I don't know. This is a good question.
Are you running as a libertarian, Leighton? Or is it nonpartisan?
Well, our whole thing is nonpartisan, but everybody here knows I'm a libertarian.
Really?
I'm registered as a libertarian. I'm a board member.
There's only 50 people in Seward, okay? They all know him.
I've actually
almost 2,000.
Actually, fun little like story before we go off the air. I've actually run into like customers I've deal with because I work in a business where we deal with a lot of out-of-state customers. I've met several people from Alaska who I bring up Joe Vogler, which leads into me kind of alluding to I know Leighton, and they're like, "Wait, you know Leighton Radner? Oh, I voted for him. Oh, he's cool. I like him." So Alaskan people know Leighton Radner.
Seward's a small place, so anybody who's come down here has probably heard me if they're involved in politics. So,
well, I've talked to several people who had very like positive things to say about you when I mentioned that I knew Leighton Radner. They're like, "Okay, I like you." So. Go be mayor, Leighton. We need somebody who doesn't suck to be mayor and who can show Javier Milei how to fucking be a politician.
I don't know, man. There's a cat that's a mayor of a town in Alaska that I'm pretty sure.
Mitch, I swear to God, I will reach through this fucking webcam and.
Nah, man, Leighton won't be able to be. That cat is more anarchist than Leighton. I'm sorry.
Look, that cat is a pussy, and I don't give a fuck who cares who you're.
That cat has a dynasty and is an anarchist. I mean,
look, the dog in Minnesota's got way more of a dynasty than that fucking pussy does, and that's where I'm like.
That dog Duke only lasted one term.
Whoa! Don't talk about my nigga Duke like that. That's fucked up. Yo, look, Tim, end this show before I fucking strangle Mitch to death in front of everybody.
The cat has 2 mayors. Two
I will not violate you, and I will make sure I get some kind of political or personal gain out of doing it.
2's better than 1. You're not saying I'm wrong.
Stop pushing your shit.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna end it on this one.
All right,
it's a classic.
I heard you like to sing. Is that true, Congresswoman?
Yes, I like to sing Mexican songs, senor. Would you like to hear my favorite song?
Absolutely.
Okay, here goes, senor. Burrito, taco, taco, burrito, taco, taco, taco. Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill your wishes with